everyone. Welcome back to the Film Buds podcast. This is episode number 6, and my name is Henry.
This is Braden.
I'm Chloe.
And today we're going to be reviewing Dunkirk, and then we're going to be doing a retro review of Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk, or Inception.
It's already a classic.
Inception.
Yeah. I was just saying, it's pretty retro view. It is a World War II film, so you can't get much more retro than that.
Yeah. So. Inception is what I mean. Inception. So we were going to do Saving Private Ryan, but then we realized it's 2 World War II movies, and it's just going to be talking about a lot of the same things, even though that'd be a cool movie to talk about at some point. So sorry for all the people who wanted to have that reviewed. Oh. Sorry. But hopefully Inception will be a good one. Then we're going to be talking about a lot of the new trailers from Comic-Con, and some other jazz. So it's going to be really cool. Well, how are y'all doing today, by the way?
Good.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. I indulge myself in my Egg McMuffin habit, so I'm doing okay for the time being. So,
yeah.
Until I jones for another one, then I'll have to get my fix later. But,
nice.
Right now, I'm doing okay.
Good. I had a little bit of a smoothie before I started, so that's cool.
I set a wasp's nest on fire with a bunch of campers watching.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, we used like kerosene and everything. It was really cool.
Oh, old school.
And then in honor of it, we had s'mores for snack. The kids really liked both
celebration.
Of
to celebrate the burning wasps.
Yeah, fire, just to make it.
There's something there, symbolism of some sort. Burning wasps and eating s'mores.
Yeah.
Did you dance around it as it was happening? No. Kind of doing the s'mores. There was no dancing for s'mores, but just wanted to ask. Yeah, so I'm doing fine. I have 2 days off now, so that's nice. Very nice. Braden, you have to work tonight?
Tonight, no. Tonight's one of my nights off. I work tomorrow night, and then I got a couple days off, and then I get the double whammy Saturday-Sunday shift. This is super duper fun.
Yeah.
So.
For all the hardcore listeners out there, so last week we had a little brief discussion beforehand about breath, about people living off the air, and Braden said it was utter nonsense.
I still think it's utter nonsense.
So I did a little research on Wikipedia, and there's apparently real people or a belief in this or a practice they're called breatharians. Genius name.
They don't have enough oxygen.
And but it's also known as anedia, which is Latin for fasting.
Okay, so they admit that they're not actually eating anything?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
And so apparently there are, it's like in some religions it's apparently a practice, but it's a real thing. So now you know.
I still, just because didn't your teachers ever tell you not to use Wikipedia as like a source?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
I'm like all about Wikipedia.
Don't ever use Wikipedia as a source. If anybody ever used it when I was teaching for a little while, I always told my students, if I see anybody actually cite Wikipedia in their paper, that's an F outright.
Oh, I was never dumb enough to cite it. I would use it and then like just type in the subject, like air eaters, and then use a different...
I mean, the only real reason that you would use Wikipedia is if you're out with somebody... Right. And you want to sort of surreptitiously check something under the table so you can quote somebody, make yourself seem smart, right?
Yeah.
So you just look under the table and you talk about, Marxist theory, blah, 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 and you sit and read it while they don't know that you're sitting and reading it.
They just think you're really rude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Much better.
So now we have that done. It's all solved. That's good. I'm glad we did that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be curious as to what the mortality rate is for these people compared to people on a normal diet.
Well, apparently there are...
Was that a good That's a good segue for Dunkirk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, apparently it's like it's not. I mean, it doesn't do much for your body. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a practice that you kind of have to. You gotta know the consequences of. So.
I mean,
I
still don't understand how people would choose this lifestyle because I mean, the 5-year-old kids understand if I don't eat anything, I die.
They are eating something. They're eating air. They're just repurposing.
That's lunch.
That one tasted like s'mores.
Yeah. Like I could have been eating off like your egg McMuffin. I could have just.
Yeah.
I had it.
I don't know that there is such a thing as aerosolized nutrients. You know, maybe that's something we should tap into.
Maybe not.
No, I was gonna say we should take empty like deodorant cans and
deodorant cans.
Yeah, and then you put some food through a blender.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the aerosol can, and then you can spray it in the air.
Ooh.
You know. So it's a whole line of food products for these breatharians or whatever they're called.
I think it's breatharians.
Breatharians.
Sorry to all the breatharians out there.
You're gonna get some hate letter to some hate mail after
if they want to come
breatharians.
And pick a fist fight with me, I'm perfectly okay with that.
They'd be too weak to fight.
Exactly, that's the point. So
that's true. Oh yeah, I had some really rude customers over the weekend.
Really?
At work, like overly. Like there's a woman who came in at 6:59. We close it at 7 o'clock, and bought small bags of every single type of coffee.
What?
Yes, and I was literally mopping around her. All the music was off. Everyone was gone, and she just was determined to get all of her coffee. And then at 7:15, she was like, "Are y'all still doing drinks?" And we're like, "No. Nope."
You said no?
Yeah, we were
closed.
We shut everything down.
7:00.
Yeah, we had shut everything down for one thing, and we also weren't going to serve
a rude lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
she has the stuff to make her own drinks now.
She
go
bought
home and make her own coffee.
one of every single type of coffee. So go home and brew some coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the thing is, she came back the next day and I was talking to her, talking about that situation with my coworker. I was like, "Speak of the devil, and she shall appear." She showed up like 5 minutes after that.
Oh my gosh.
And I was hoping that she would be like, "Oh, let me leave a tip for what I did last night." But nope, she just wanted all the stuff on her membership card. That's all. I was like, "Get out of here."
That is so rude.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my weekend.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually it's the weekends. Honestly, the theater, the past couple of weekends haven't been the worst.
Mm-hmm.
For a few weeks before that, we'd had a succession of really out there people, but this past weekend was actually relatively tame, all things considered. So it wasn't awful. There's nothing really that sticks out in my memory as a terrible episode. So
shucks.
Yeah, maybe I'll have some juicy gossip next week. I don't know. So hey, there you go. Every once in a while you get a crew of people that are somewhat civil, act like human beings, and get their urine in the toilet.
Yeah. Two types of people. Okay. Chloe, do you have anything? Oh, we should mention, so probably not, but Chloe may have to leave somewhat later on in the show just for her work, and so
I'm skipping right now.
Yeah. We'll make a point if that happens, but just so you know.
You won't know.
In case
it'll be fine.
And if all of a sudden you stop hearing from her, she's fine.
If you don't hear the mention of Harry Styles, then I'm gone.
Yeah. You're done.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else y'all want to get out before we?
No, I'm just thinking about Harry Styles, so I'm so ready.
Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be huge. All right. So, let's get into our review of Dunkirk, and we've got a clip. Let's take a listen.
The call went out. We have to go to Dunkirk. Ready on the stern line.
What are you doing? You know where we're going.
Into war, George.
I'll be useful, sir.
One of ours. He's on me.
I'm on him.
The ship's about to leave.
Down you go.
They need to send more ships. Every hour the enemy pushes closer. They've activated the civilian boats. Civilians? We need destroyers.
Okay, so Dunkirk is directed by Christopher Nolan, stars Tom Hardy, Mark Rylance, Harry Styles, Kenneth Branagh, and Cillian Murphy.
And that kid. The new kid. White.
Don't know his name.
Ian?
And
Ian
stars
White.
and stars Ian.
Ian George.
And the IMDb plot synopsis is: Allied soldiers from Belgium, the British Empire, and France are surrounded by the German army and evacuated during a fierce battle in World War II.
His name's not Ian. His name is Finn or Fionn.
All right, so
Just
stars Ian and Fionn. What did y'all think of Dunkirk? Who wants to go first? Chloe?
I don't want to go first. I liked it. Because then you're going to be like, I liked it. I liked a lot of it. It was really pretty. Yeah. I liked the social stuff. It wasn't... I'm not into the action, I guess, so I wasn't...
Ooh, I love the action.
Oof, I know.
Sorry. I can't read my notebook. My handwriting is so bad I can't read my notes. It's too far away.
I don't give it 10 stars out of 5, like everybody else.
Oof.
I
All
know.
right.
Probably,
All right.
Probably 4.
Brayden, what did you think?
I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. The cinematography was spectacular.
Yeah.
I liked that there was more emphasis placed on tension. So the white knuckle experience came from the buildup of tension, the feeling of anxiety, rather than the action sequences themselves. The action sequences were largely underwhelming, which I think was the point. He didn't embellish anything with CG. He didn't use any CG at all, so far as I know.
He used a bunch of cardboard cutouts.
Yeah,
That's what he used.
Cardboard cutouts
Old school.
and practical effects, and so again all of the action sequences were what you would expect from, I guess, a conflict in that era.
Yeah.
And so he didn't try to make it into something bigger. It maintained sort of the gritty feel, and the tension was from what is going to happen next.
Yeah.
It's all these very long, lingering shots of soldiers. Hundreds, thousands of soldiers hanging out on a beach. And you don't know. Are the Germans going to come over the hill? Is there going to be another bombing strafe or bombing run by a German plane? What's going to happen next? And so, the very tight, very terse, very sort of sparse dialogue sort of added to that, because it was, everybody sort of standing around, and Kenneth Branagh, Mark Rylance, they would say, "Oh, they're over that ridge over there. Look at that, here they come." And then it would cut to something else immediately. And it was very much a building of tension in every sense. And it's sort of the one thing I remember about this. I've never served myself, but the few people I know who have served in the military always talk about the whole concept of hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I got from this. Is it was sort of hurry up and wait.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes a long way, I think, towards building this tension, this anxiety that permeates the film.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I absolutely loved the movie.
We know.
Seen it twice now.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was going to go a second time no matter what, but then Chloe was going with her sister, and they invited me, and so I said, I'm I'm in. So
Yep.
I went Saturday night, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Again,
Last seat in the theater.
that was pretty cool. Although there's an asshole on his phone next to me.
No,
Yeah. And the
Really?
guy who was checking his watch,
Dang.
which had the illuminated one, like the
Mm-hmm.
the analog one or the digital one, and he it's maybe he was so caught up in the movie, he was like, oh god, they only have 20 minutes of fuel
yeah,
left.
exactly.
Oh, no.
I get it.
That's what I was hoping for. So
Next to me was a jerk face who kept talking, but it was my friend Connor, so
Oh.
I couldn't do anything about
damn it, Connor.
That's even
know.
more reason to do is punch him in the face.
No, I
You know,
did hit
it's
him a
not like
lot,
he's-
but he's already on crutches,
Oh.
Oh.
so.
Well, hit him with the crutches then.
Yeah, so I loved. I mean, I'm a huge World War II history fan, and so I have a soft spot for it.
I
And
know quite a lot about it.
I really like Christopher Nolan.
I love Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, and so I thought all the practical effects, like there's real dog fights.
Yeah,
Like thousands of extras on the beach.
including a bunch of cardboard cutouts. It's my favorite fact of all time.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, when he goes for practical effects, he goes for practical effects. So
Yeah.
He puts them on the beach.
Except putting cardboard next to the ocean. How practical is that, really?
Well, talk about he puts them on the beach and then he packs up his film equipment and then takes the extras home with him. You know.
Oh, and then also there was apparently this movie had the largest assembly of ships and boats for a movie ever.
Yeah.
There's at one time 60 plus boats at one point.
I was watching this. I was wondering how many of these vintage, antique, historically significant ships did he sink, capsize?
Well, there
Yeah.
was a rumor before the movie came out that he was
That's the
planning on just crashing a old plane, like a historic plane, but I feel like he wouldn't do that, or would have the ability to do that.
Well, that's the other thing I was wondering is the Spitfires that they were flying around.
They're
in
real.
they were very much accurate. Were they just reproductions?
No, they were real.
They were
I read
real.
about
Yeah.
it. He spent a bunch of money on them.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say because those are historically significant. Those are belong to the Smithsonian type of thing. And here he is running them into the water.
I know, it makes me nervous. I was thinking about when I was watching it. I was like, oh, this is so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Demolition with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes.
There's one part. This came out a long time ago, so you're fine if you haven't seen it. It's your own fault.
Like 2
But,
years ago.
Yeah. But there's one part where he's just wrecking this kitchen.
Oh, I love
and
that.
I'm
That's
just
so
like,
cool.
Just like, oh, it makes me shudder.
But yeah, so I really enjoyed the action, even though it's like kind of subdued. I really liked it, especially the dog fights.
I like the subdued
Yeah.
action. But
Yeah.
I preferred the social part, which I think is more impressive, that you connected so much with all these characters.
Yeah.
At least I did. Like, you really cared
And
about
you only
them.
learn one person's name. Everyone else you don't know the name of.
That's true.
So that's even more impressive.
Which person was that?
George.
It's-
Well, there was George.
That's not a spoiler. The spoiler's
Huh?
saying you don't learn anyone else's name over
Okay.
George.
Whose name?
the
The kid.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
you do learn the other pilot, not Tom Hardy's character, but his wingman,
Oh.
Collins.
Who cares about Colin?
Yeah.
I care about Collins.
I care about George.
Yeah.
Collins ends up on the boat with George.
That's true.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah.
He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He's the, like, fake Michael Fassbender. I like him.
Sure.
Fake Michael
When I
Fassbender.
saw him, I said, oh, it's Scottish Michael Fassbender.
Scottish Michael Fassbender.
But yeah, so I love the sound in the movie is amazing. Like-
Did you hear that thing that probably you did because everyone heard it, that it was louder than apparently actual Dunkirk? That's what
No.
all the veterans who went to see it were like. It was, I don't want to do their voice, but because I can't, I don't know what they
Do their
sound like.
voice.
They're like, it was louder than the actual thing.
But yeah, so like whenever there's a plane flying over and you get that hissing sound, that like
Yeah.
screeching, it's almost like a horror sound in a way because it's like flying right
Yeah.
over the soldiers.
And the violin
and then-
too. Hans went in.
Yeah.
All the, like,
Oh yeah.
doo, doo, doo,
He's so
doo.
Hansy.
Yeah.
And the score is great too. I mean, it's constant, which I think could wear on some people.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
like it.
yeah, I do too.
I thought it was good. It put me a lot in the mind of who was it? The Johnny Greenwoody soundtrack for
John-
The Master.
Yeah.
which incidentally, the film itself put me a lot in the mind of The Master.
So it's just my least favorite movie of all time.
Why?
That and Under the Skin. I hate both of those.
Oh my
movies.
god.
Oh, I love both those
I
films.
love
They're
both
both
of them, too.
genius. In fact, The Master probably is the only PTA film that I really, really like. Because
Wow.
Inherent Vice didn't do
Oh,
a
I
lot
love
for
it.
me. There Will Be Blood
Love that one too.
was
I love
pretty
that.
good, but we've had the Daniel Day-Lewis discussion before. I won't
Yeah.
rehash that whole thing.
And I've heard it because I've listened to all the podcasts.
Oh, thank you, Chloe.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, honestly, the only film I can think of that I ever walked out of was Magnolia. So maybe my sensibilities have changed.
I walked
but
out of Percy Jackson when I was like 12.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one.
Brilliant film.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the all the sounds of the ships and the planes. Like, see this in the theater if you can, even if you're not a.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, like,
you have to.
If you're someone who doesn't see movies often, but you can't decide which one to go see,
This one.
see this one.
Yeah,
have to.
it's just beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurosawa's.
it's funny that the people who actually were survivors of Dunkirk said it's a lot, because the one thing about it is, yes, sound effects, but he didn't really. It's not. He doesn't overdo the sound effects. He didn't go out of bounds with the special effects, the visual effects, and he didn't overdo the sound effects either.
Yeah.
So maybe it was actually louder than he seemed, but he at least tried to keep it, rather than going for like massive explosions and
That's
ear
true.
shattering sonic booms.
Yeah.
It was, your little dinky bombs, and they
Yeah.
would blow a hole in the walkway, and you'd see some shrapnel
Yeah.
fly, but it wasn't as though there was giant billowing clouds of smoke and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the veterans of Dunkirk are probably more sensitive now. Like, they're probably like, the theater was colder than that water.
Well, yeah, let's not get started on geriatric movie.
Well, I just saw an article about there was a Dunkirk veteran who went and saw the movie, and caused a scene because he said, this is kind of like a sad thing, but he said, I never ever wanted to experience that again.
Aww.
And he was like, it was so intense. And
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Well,
That
I
is,
think
yeah.
it's a good movie then.
yeah, I think that was the same thing with Saving Private Ryan. Like, some veterans who went and saw that, they had to leave in that opening scene because
Right, because it was too close to home.
Yeah.
It reminded them too much. I mean, that's terrible that they have to be reminded of that, but at the same time, for a filmmaker to elicit that kind of response, I don't think it was obviously not intended. They don't want to cause these people pain.
Yeah.
But if they can accurately portray something to that extent, then that's that is a that's about as, I don't know, cinema verite kind of in a sense. It's
But yeah, so if you can't decide what movie to go see this one if you can.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
like,
it's
aside from everything else.
It's really intense.
yeah, the dogfight scenes I thought were
they're
brilliant.
amazing.
I mean, talk about tension and anxiety.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because it's not the dogfight scenes that you see in a lot of these, where everybody's zipping around and pulling big loopy.
It's like
stuff.
1v1.
It's I mean,
know?
he's sitting, he's playing, he swerves a little bit to the left, then he swerves a little bit to the right, then he's checking his rearview mirror, then he's trying to see if somebody's coming at him out of the sun, and then the whole time it's not, you don't hear constant rat-a-tat-tat of machine guns and this screech of air on the hull. No, it's just sort of, I go a little left, I go a little right, I pull my
It's
triggers.
like a good version of
Flying
that.
is easy. That's what I learned
Flying's
from
so
this movie.
easy. I
And-
think of it as a lot of things before I think of it as a war movie.
Oh yeah, it's really more of a survival film. I would say.
Yeah, that's it's.
And it almost plays out like a horror movie at times too.
Yeah.
Like with the
Well,
And the characters, the
tension.
way the characters act.
yeah,
Some people need to calm down. That's
like take a chill pill.
yeah.
But yeah, like if you think horror movies are dead, go see Dunkirk.
Yeah,
That's the
true.
Yeah, that's all you
True.
need.
It's definitely a thrill. Christopher Nolan just does his thing over and over again, but he recreates it every time.
Yeah. Oh, and I really like the structure. Brayden, we were talking about this last night. I really enjoyed the structure. Chloe, did you
I
not
could
like
do
it?
without it. I thought. You mean? Yeah.
So
I don't know how to. Yeah.
This isn't a spoiler, but it's divided into 3 sections.
Oh, well, I like that.
Okay, then what are you talking about?
Christopher Nolan, I feel like he sometimes can overdo it in wanting to make things complicated. He tries to make things...
Well, because his movies play out like montages.
Yeah.
This is essentially like an hour and 40-minute montage.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm like agreeing with you. I think, like...
I can't. It was so unnecessary. Is this fun for everybody listening? No.
It's very fun, I think.
Don't.
I think I can speak for all the listeners.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't. No. Just a little too much.
I enjoyed it.
It's like Chanel said, you look at your outfit and then you take off one accessory and you're ready to leave.
Maybe he did take off one
Christopher
accessory.
Nolan needs to take off another one.
Well, compared to some of his other films, this was actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I know. That's why, exactly, and it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It was so straightforward, and then there was that little bit that was confusing.
Yeah.
Which little bit was that? Are
Temporally...
you talking about the chronology, or sort of the chronology, or the time? Yeah, time within the film was a little weird, and it would have bothered me a lot more, if not for the fact that, first of all, the story is sort of self-contained. You know what's going to happen with the Dunkirk episode. This is a historical thing, and it's not a story/dialogue driven film.
Right.
It's more about that tension, that anxiety of, are we going to get off the beach?
Yeah.
How is that going to, where are the Germans? Are the Germans coming? So, if it were more dialogue driven, if it were more story driven, that would have really chapped my hide.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but yeah, because it was a more visual sort of film, and he was trying to convey this tension through a visual medium. It was the sort of skips in chronology. I got lost a few times. Like I was kind of going, wait, it's night and they're abandoning the sinking boats, and now it's pilot and it's the middle of the afternoon and he's flying over, and so it lost me a few times there. But you do see every now and again where the chronologies would intersect.
Yeah. And I can say on second viewing, all of that became much more clear. So maybe on second viewing, that might...
Fair enough.
I noticed things much more.
Yeah.
That's why he did it. He knows how to make bank. He's like, I'm only making movies where people have to go see them 3 times.
Like Inception, Inception, your mind's blown. You're like, okay, I need to go see that again.
Yeah.
So
Because Leonardo DiCaprio's in it.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw it in 70 millimeter the first time, which is really cool. And it's rare movies come out like that, so see it in that form if you can. And I think it was also showing in 35 millimeter.
Yeah.
Apparently, in some places.
He's in that whole auteur kick with the celluloid in the films. I actually don't use celluloid anymore, but actual film stock. He likes his actual film stock. Which
I like it too.
Yeah.
I don't. So I just saw it in digital, and I'm perfectly fine with that because you know what? Nothing is lost.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think a lot is gained in terms of picture clarity, sound clarity, and so forth. So, that's one thing I try not to mix too much of my personal views with films, but frankly, having dealt with film and then dealt with digital projection, screw film.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Screw film.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you've ever had to deal with a brain wrap, thousands of feet of film piling up on the floor, we've covered this before, but no. Film is awful. Don't use it. It is bad, bad, bad. There's absolutely no reason to use it unless you've got, cheap film equipment and you're just starting out.
Just read books.
And
just
even actually
movies exist.
Yeah. Well, you can burn the books too. Digital, all the time. No, actually I do have a Nook e-reader. But
actually,
but it's honestly, actually, I think if you are, maybe you know a little bit about this, but I mean, it seems to me if you're starting out as a film student, it's actually easier to get your hands on a digital camera.
Oh, very much so.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I went to school for film too.
Oh, did you?
I did. I did
Well, I
in my
thought
introduction.
you
That
still
probably would have been useful.
in school?
Yeah.
So you didn't go to school. You are in school.
It's summer.
Yeah.
Semantics.
What did y'all think of the performances?
Oh, so good.
Spectacular.
And Harry Styles, good.
Harry Styles
Good.
was. I know from the way I act, you would think, right? But I'm pretty
You're
anti-underreaction.
you're a
and everything,
stylist.
Okay.
Which one
I've
is
become
he?
one.
Yeah.
Which one is Harry Styles?
Which one is Harry Styles?
He's
the one who gave that dope performance.
He's the one that
He has the hair, and he's the one with the accent.
Oh.
His accent's a little more northern than
So he's
everybody
the one
else.
in the when they're near the end when they're in that enemy boat who's saying we should
No
kill.
spoil. No, you cannot say that. You can't
okay.
ignore.
Oh, is he the
You
one in
cannot
the
say
trawler
that.
with the
He's the
French
one-
fellow?
He's the. Oh no, I can do this. I can do this. He's the. Okay, so there are 2 people, and then there were 3 people. He's
Right.
the 3rd dude.
He's the. I'm.
And okay, you know at the very end when this is not a spoiler, when they're on
I don't trust you.
the car, the train car, and he says
Uh-huh.
that
not-
elderly
yeah.
guy didn't even look at us.
Yeah.
The guy who says that is Harry Styles.
The guy who's
Oh.
really salty about the whole thing.
Right. Okay.
That's Harry
him.
Styles.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was some weird DJ name. The first time I heard it, I was like,
Harry
Harry Styles. I was like, is Harry some sort of weird slang thing? Now, I
No.
thought HAI or, Harry.
Yeah. No, I got it, but no.
But, so he's
just a
an
man.
actual.
Just a boy.
Yeah.
He's your age, Henry.
Is he?
Yeah.
What an ass.
I thought he was super good.
he's good.
I was skeptical.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I also forgot he was going to be in it, so I was like, what?
Yeah.
But that happened. That I just got really into the movie a bunch, and I kept forgetting all these famous people were going to pop up. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're in this too? Exciting.
Yeah.
What
Like
famous
Michael
people?
Caine.
Michael
He-
Caine?
Oh yeah. Apparently he does have a.
Observe. Don't let him figure it out. Observe. Look and listen for Michael Caine. He's
but,
in it. I was really excited.
I
so.
really liked Tom Hardy. Even though he doesn't do
Yeah.
a whole lot in the movie, he's very good as
Well,
the pilot.
none of the. See, that's the interesting thing about it is none of the actors in the film, and these are all spectacular actors,
Yeah.
none of the actors in the film say anything.
Well,
It's remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's mostly emotive. Kenneth
Yeah.
Branagh says a few things. Tom Hardy says a few things. Mark Rylance says a few things. But the dialogue is so terse.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you don't, Ian, you mean?
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
And there's we were talking about this a minute ago, but there's no setup in the movie. You're just
No.
not in it,
Which is good.
which is
Thank goodness.
yeah, which is unlike a lot of other war movies where
the opposite of-
you have to get like a 40-minute setup. So that way, like The Longest Day or something, where you have 40 minutes of setup, then
The longest
the
movie.
journey starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't. There's so many films feel as though it's necessary to put so much backstory in now.
Yeah.
And I mean, particularly with stories that we're familiar with,
Right.
you don't need to revisit these things over and over and
No.
over.
Just do your homework.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit of exposition, a big text block at the beginning of the film
Yeah.
takes us out of it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but you give us explanation, it's done,
Right.
you move on with the actual purpose of the film.
Also, for a movie like this, it's kind of irrelevant because, like, Dunkirk was the backdrop, not the
Yeah,
center
it
of
was,
the movie.
it was sort of the
which is what
antecedent.
which I kind of liked about it. And I think maybe it was intentional that they used such kind of like it was a big deal, but not they didn't like win the battle in the end or anything, right? So it was like in that way insignificant, which
Well,
it
that-
wasn't, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so it let you look at the characters more too, because it wasn't like a big finish.
Well, that
Yeah.
was the interesting thing is that's part of why the tension was so palpable is because you're going, oh my God, they get off the beach, get off the beach, get off,
Yeah.
and then they get off the beach, and then what do they do after they get off the beach? They go fight some more.
Yeah.
I mean, that was I think really sort of the in a meta way,
Right.
sort of the big tension builder of the whole film. The whole film is simply the antecedent to World War II and
Yeah.
the whole Germany, Europe theater thing. So it was
Yeah, like Henry said, it's like a survival film more than
Right.
anything else.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good. The acting was so good. I was super into it.
Super into it.
Super into it.
And I did love all of the dive bomber sequences with the like when you turn like a character turns and then all of a sudden you see this dive bomber
Yeah.
or like a fighter jet or a fighter plane coming down, and you then like there's that scene. I guess it's in the trailer where on the pier where there's like hundreds of guys and they all start squatting down
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
one by one as the plane goes down. That's amazing.
Like a really sad wave at a football game.
Yeah, the opposite of a fun wave.
I mean, it was, yeah. It was pretty nerve wracking because I mean here they are, with the military discipline,
Yeah.
thousands of guys, and they're all lined up in these perfect rows.
Yeah.
And then you just have German fighter planes just sort of, and here we come with some bombs, and then here we come back the other way with some gunfire. And these guys are just rows of them on the beach.
Yeah.
And it's just, the whole time you're cringing going, oh my God, it's,
Yeah.
fish in a barrel, soldiers on a beach.
Yeah.
It's pretty, it's
The more
pretty
I think
gnarly.
about it, the better it was.
Mhm.
Honestly.
I know, right?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see what else I got. How does this rank with Christopher Nolan for y'all? He's done some really good movies, so it's kind of tough.
It's a tough one.
It's a toughie.
It might be my second favorite.
After what?
Dark Knight.
Oh, okay.
Which second, third,
Middle.
middle?
Middle.
Dark Knight.
Oh, with Heath Ledger. Okay.
Yeah. Probably.
I haven't seen Following. I really need to
It's
see
so good.
Following. Yeah, I've heard.
I love it so much.
It's on
There's a
Netflix
guy-
now, I think.
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah,
I
it's been
believe
on
so.
Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Guys, forever.
I
It's
need
so
to see
good.
that.
Yeah. It's his second shortest movie after The Following.
This Dunkirk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Really?
it's only like an hour 40 minutes,
Yeah.
excluding the credits. So if y'all are worried about seeing a movie that's super long, it's not. Just in and out.
Yeah, well, that's the nice thing about it is he doesn't. The film isn't embellished at all in terms of, as I mentioned before, the visuals, the sound, or the length.
Yeah.
He doesn't do the Michael Bay thing. Hey, let's throw
Yeah.
some random crap in because I can. Because look at me, I have a massive budget. I can throw some crap in. No, he does what he
Spent all
needs to
his
do.
budget on those planes.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the sinking Spitfires and capsizing.
Thanks,
And
Chris.
Tom Hardy for little reason.
I'm sure.
Little to no reason.
Yeah.
But it's
What?
He's good.
No,
He's
he was
Tom
really good.
Hardy.
I know,
Yeah.
but he was really good in it, but he barely had a part. I just would have cast him
That
normal.
his was probably my favorite storyline, though.
Yeah, his was awesome.
And the ending.
He was
Yeah.
pretty.
The ending was awesome.
All right, fine. Tom Hardy's necessary. He was
Yeah.
really good.
Like, you know how they're teasing what's
That
gonna
was your favorite storyline?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that just because of the
love-
sort of
I love
the
World War II
pathos.
planes, so.
Well, the pathos. I won't give any spoilers, but the ending of it is
Oh, it
just
was
remarkable.
sharp. It was
Yeah,
good.
And I love the
Remarkable.
end. You know, the last scene where
I know what we're talking about.
yeah, but I mean, I'm not. I'm talking about like now the last like kind of 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
What you saw him doing was good, but like the very last shot,
Yeah.
which was really cool. I liked
I didn't get it. Wait, the very last or the second to last?
what you see his fate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. That wasn't the last shot, but it's fine.
the last shot of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the same page now.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Well, I liked the young soldier story.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
That was definitely my. I don't know actually, because I really liked the both. It was a good movie. It was
Yeah.
It was good. I liked.
I mean, all the storylines were really compelling.
In retrospect, I like all of them. A
Yeah.
whole bunch. But in the moment, I was for sure like, let's go back to the young soldier. Not just because of Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Because I really no. You don't believe me.
Well,
No,
it's gripping. It's gripping. Was he the one on the trawler with the Highlanders?
With the what?
With
What?
the Highlanders,
What's that?
the Scottish contingent,
Yeah. What? Oh yeah.
and they all sit in the boat,
Uh huh.
and then the
They're all
Germans shoot
there
at the
for
boat.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gosh.
that's not
Yes, it is.
spoilery.
You both tried to spoil that scene. That was my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Okay. So, I mean, it's a spectacular scene. I don't know that it's.
I'm just protective.
Yeah. So, is there? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. It seems like the movie's actually doing pretty well, which is nice.
It's
Yeah.
doing super well.
Yeah.
Because of NPR.
I'm sure.
And this, obviously, this
Maybe.
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
This is everybody
This is
goes
bringing
and
out at
watches
least
all the
100
films.
million.
We've been
Yeah.
we've been hyping it super hard, so yeah, everybody's going to
Katie
see
in New
it.
York has totally seen it.
Katie, you are
Or
the
she will
greatest.
see it. My friend in Belgium listened.
Oh yeah, Gemma told me about that. That's awesome.
Oh, she told me.
And she said that he referred to it as Chloe's podcast.
That's how everybody refers to it that I know. So
Yeah, and
get
which is
used
cool
to
that-
it.
Yeah, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, I found it funny. So, yeah, but I'm glad it's still.
You're welcome.
Both times I've gone, the theaters have been packed. So,
Really, I was there yesterday, but then again, it could have been because it was 1:30 on a Monday afternoon.
that's true.
There was only about 5 or 6
I think
people
it might
in
just
there.
be you. You say this about every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a tendency to drive people away.
Yeah,
It
sort of.
happens. Yeah, it was almost nobody in there, which honestly I prefer watching a film with an empty theater.
You don't want the guy on his phone next to you?
Oh God.
Maybe I am the guy with the phone.
Maybe that's
It was
the
Brandon the
answer.
whole time.
Yeah.
That was me the whole time. The guy with the crutches, that was actually me as well. I wouldn't shut up. Ha ha ha.
There actually, the first time I went, there was a guy in front of me that started to take out his phone, and the guy next to me like immediately bent down and like told him to turn it off, and he put it away. I was like, oh yeah,
Good. Yeah.
yeah. Which it's rare you see that.
What a rock star.
Yeah. So if you're listening, thank you.
Well, at our theater, when it gets super busy, actually, I didn't do this last week, and we had 100-something people for Big Sick. I probably should have, but I'll go in and make little announcements, mostly to tell people to dispose of their garbage, because having to pick up 50, 60 popcorn bags is not fun.
No bueno.
No bueno. But I always make an announcement, reminding people, please refrain from speaking during the film and silence all mobile devices. And more often than not, the audience will actually applaud.
Wow.
Yeah.
That seems
So-
like that makes sense for the Chelsea crowd.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people did applaud it the first time I went. At Dunkirk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At the film?
Yeah.
Not at the guy who stood up and told them have some
He
just
wasn't
basic
listening
No,
human
at all.
at the
decency.
very end of the movie, people applauded.
It sounds really bad, but I really hate that. I don't know why.
I'm not crazy about
I
it
don't.
either.
Yeah, I can understand why people do it, and I think Dunkirk is an applause-worthy film. But
too.
just do some mental
Verbal
applause.
applause to
Yeah.
other people after the movie.
Well, you just when you stand up, you think in your head, clap, 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 and
That's what I think.
I've
Yeah.
only had that during, when I go to the midnight... Should I talk about Daniel Radcliffe again? When
Yeah.
I go to, Harry Potter and stuff, the midnight premieres, and I'm ready for it, I'm not happy about it, I always go the next day, because people just applaud the entire movie.
That's
Well,
fair
the
enough,
Star
yeah.
Wars stuff, when I saw that, when they would do the
Oh,
beginning
yeah.
crawl,
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
would woo,
Yeah.
but
It's bad in Harry Potter, though, because people know what's going to happen. They're like,
Yeah.
this
Because
is
of the-
about to happen.
the books,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, when I saw the sixth one, there's a really dramatic scene where Dumbledore's drinking some funky juice that makes him really sad. And the guy next to me,
It's called alcohol.
Alcohol is a depressant.
and the guy next to me was laughing the whole time. It was really annoying.
That is pretty annoying because that's a very
Yeah,
dramatic
yeah.
scene.
And I noticed the girl he was with after the movie, he was trying to be smooth or whatever, and she was done with him. And I guarantee it's because he laughed during that scene.
Fuck, man. I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry you had to do that.
I don't know. That is
Really
that is
stepped in it.
that is worthy of being dumped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Dumbledore.
That's true.
I like Dumbledore.
I like first Dumbledore.
The Dumble.
But I also like second Dumbledore. I
You know,
like first Dumbledore better.
Jude Law's gonna play him.
Oh, I know. You don't want to talk about... Oh, I'm so
We won't get into
happy.
it.
And there's another Harry Potter film.
No, the Fantastic Beasts. It's like
Oh.
a prequel.
He's the
It
sequel.
has nothing to do with Fantastic Beasts, I don't think, at this point. I'm so excited.
No, it's a sequel. It's
Jude Law is
it's a sequel.
Dumbledore.
It's a sequel to Fantastic
Johnny
Beasts.
Depp, but it's not, okay. Which one of us do you think knows more about them?
I think I do. No, I don't.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine.
But it is going to be called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them something.
That's dumb.
I honestly did not even see Fantastic Beasts. I wanted to, but
It's all right.
It's
I
okay.
didn't. Yeah, I heard it was okay.
Oh, it was so good. I loved it.
It's got that Eddie Redmayne kid.
There's a guy on my soccer team who looks just like him.
Oh, really?
But it's really awkward because I want to be friends with him. His name is Joey, but every time I try to say his name, I say
You
Eddie.
say Eddie.
Yeah, so we can just never be friends. I'm not kidding. It's really upsetting.
Well, here's food for thought. Sally Hawkins.
About what? Wait, what about her?
She looks like Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redmayne looks like Sally
That's
Hawkins.
right. Okay, in the poster for Maudie.
For Maudie, right?
I thought it looked exactly like Eddie Redmayne from
Yeah.
the
Danish girl?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad I'm not the
Really?
only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
No, I
I
mean,
gotta look again.
if you see her in the Shape of Water trailer,
Yeah, I don't need to watch
Is she in that?
yeah,
I thought
Yeah,
it was Eddie Redmayne.
exactly.
Yeah. She's
But,
about 5 feet shorter.
Yeah, well, I think she is a little shorter than Eddie Redmayne, but I mean, a lot of
Also
her
a
facial
woman.
features and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
He's very
Eddie
feminine.
Redmayne,
I know.
Danish girl.
I hated that movie.
Oh, really?
I'm
I-
talking about it. I really wanted to like it. I really wanted to like it. I couldn't.
That's most people who saw it that I know
Oh,
and spoke
so
with about
bad.
it. That's what they said.
I really
They
like
said,
Alicia
wanted to-
Vikander, though.
Oh, yeah, I like her.
I liked her in it.
I like her a lot, but
I don't.
Ex Machina, for me,
She's great.
she's brilliant.
She's going to be the new Tomb Raider, too.
Yeah.
I'm so
Really?
excited. Oh, yeah. There have been
Sorry.
some...
Why are they doing that again, first of all?
Well, this one actually looks like it's going to be pretty good, so... It's being directed by the guy who did this... He's a Norwegian director, I think, or Danish or something. He looks cool, so...
The Danish director.
The cool Danish director.
Yeah, the sequel.
Does he dress up as a girl when he directs? Or-
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just really bitter because she won the Oscar for that movie, and she was nowhere near as good as Kate Winslet was in the Michael Fassbender movie. the Steve Jobs. Which
Oh,
one?
yeah, she was good in that.
She was so good in that movie, but I'm fine. I'm getting over it. I also didn't like her dress, but irrelevant.
Alicia, you really... Yeah, you soiled it. So,
I
with
don't
the
like her
dress.
very much. She's too... I can't. She's whiny. She's the same thing in every movie, but it's
No, she's
fine.
not.
Have you seen Ex Machina?
I have.
You-
I have. I liked
Okay.
her that. After that, post X Men.
So I have to ask you then: feminist film, not a feminist film?
Oh my god, I gotta know. I'm so glad you asked this question. 100% no.
Let's get into it.
100% no.
See, every female I know says it is not a
It's not.
feminist film.
It's not. Because either you've been taken advantage of or you're evil. No, not a feminist film. Not a feminist film. Nope.
Okay,
Out.
that's a
Out.
valid argument.
Dunkirk is more of a feminist film because there's one of two women who have a speaking role. She's the only one who's not stupid.
Yeah.
So.
You right.
Well, I see.
Okay, what is a feminist film recently? Out of curiosity. No, I agree with you,
Most
but
films are feminist because it's just about like The Big Sick was plenty feminist because people were just being normal people.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult a concept.
is her a
Yeah.
feminist film?
Well,
Oh,
that's. I'm with you on that. I mean, it's just a treatment of
Yeah.
everybody's everybody.
Come on now.
It's
Yeah.
not a
Ex Machina,
distinction.
please.
See, well, the thing about Ex Machina that all of the women that I've spoken with regarding it, they say, well, it's male fantasy and the depiction of women.
It's some BS.
And yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, at the end of the film, she rejects both the white knight and the ultra macho.
No. She takes advantage of the nice man, which is already a bad stereotype of women.
Okay, I see. See, nobody has put it that way.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to me in that sense.
Yeah.
But
You're
for
either
me,
manipulative or weak,
okay, I see.
which is just not true.
See, nobody really clarified that to me
Yeah.
in that way. So
That's
I always,
I really liked it until the last 10 minutes, so I said, this is pissing me off.
well, I always understood it as a rejection of both of those, and then,
Yeah.
or at least both of those
Which you can
archetypes, male
also-
archetypes.
You can also say so women can only strive if they destroy men. Nah.
Maybe.
Well, is it destroy men or is it destroy
No,
or
'cause he was a good-
or
'cause he was a
eschew
good fine
those
guy.
those archetypes?
He was a
Well,
little annoying.
he was a bit
I love
of a.
Donald. You can't knock Donald to me
shit.
ever. He's so good.
I like him as an actor, but that
Yeah.
character was such a weak, weenie little.
He was a nice guy.
Well, he was a nice guy, but that's the problem.
He
Is
was
everybody
nice.
says nice guys finish last.
Which
right?
is BS too. It should be. I don't know. I just didn't like. No. I'm over it.
Is Transformers the Last Night a feminist film?
Oh,
It has
yeah.
that young girl in it.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
What I mean,
That's Michael
what
Bay's
she-
attempt to be feminist.
She doesn't. Yeah, exactly. It's the first female he hasn't filmed that's not wearing like Daisy Dukes.
Yeah. You should see the last night, Chloe.
I know.
Or don't, in
Yeah.
fact.
No, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree that I actually haven't talked to many people about Ex Machina, so I wasn't aware of the.
Oh, there's
Well,
differing
see,
opinions
that's
about it.
the thing is
because she wins.
she rejects both archetypes of the male, like
Yeah.
the super macho and the white knight, and she says no to both of those, and then
But that
just
embraces-
re-enters, or not re-enters, but enters
Enters
society.
But that encourages the incorrect idea of what feminism is. Because, like, people think feminists are people, like, it's the idea that women are better. And it's not.
No, it's just that women
So
are
you don't
people.
have to destroy
People are
men
people,
to-
women are people.
Basically, yeah, don't feel that movie.
Okay. I liked it. I thought it was spectacular.
Like Life Between Oceans. I like that. I like it
I like
too.
Life,
but
but
it's one of those movies where I really like it until I think about it and I get mad.
Well, what I like about it at all is the fact that it's thought provoking.
yeah, that's
That
why
you
I
can
like it.
have these discussions
Right.
about it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just
I
simple
mean,
and
even that aside, it's a really it's a spectacular science fiction film because
I'd
again,
rather watch Black Mirror or Doctor Who or something.
yeah, I do need to watch Black Mirror. Oh, female doctor.
oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I love her, Jodie Whittaker. She's so good.
I haven't seen her in anything.
Oh, she's in Broadchurch. That's a dope show.
Oh,
She's so good. With David Tennant. I just made that connection. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctors everywhere.
They're just everywhere.
Doctors
now.
everywhere. But yeah, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked Ex Machina, and I mean the cast was spectacular. Donald Gleason.
I don't
Alicia
like what's
Vikander.
his Oscar Isaac.
Oh, I
No?
love Oscar Isaac.
Nope.
Inside Llewyn Davis.
Yes, you have to go
Oh,
watch
man.
Inside Llewyn Davis.
I've
It's so
watched it.
good. It's so good.
I like the cat. That's all I got.
Of course you do.
What?
Anyway,
So that little tangent.
Christopher Nolan's movies aren't particularly feminist either. They could do a better
Oh, you know,
job
his
in
actually
general.
they actually got Dunkirk actually got criticized by some group for having like no women
Well, it's a
or
war.
people
Well-
of color in it
There were people of color.
or prominent people of
Well-
prominent characters of color,
Because
which is realistic. I mean, to that
No, World War II.
time and
yeah,
Nah. The women I get, but they could have had some more people of color. But I suppose
well, I don't feel
Well-
like I don't think were there many.
if you're basing it,
Yeah.
my question is, if you're basing this on historical fact, would it then behoove us all to interject sort of modern sensibilities on
I think
equality
that'd be cool.
into?
I mean, I have no issue with having that happen, but
Well, I mean, were there a lot of black men living in the UK and
Yes.
in military service at that time?
you know for a fact.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's look at the Wikipedia.
breatharians,
Yeah.
Dunkirk.
Well, I don't.
Well, I mean,
that's
they
fair
showed
enough, but
the-
I mean, like I rewatched Inception last night.
Well, the French contingent had some black soldiers in it, of course,
Yeah.
because of
History.
well, yeah. I mean, historically, they had colonized several African countries, and they have always had a lot of immigrants from their former colonies in Africa,
Yeah.
and women were not in the service at that time at all.
Right.
And if you notice, they were only serving on Red Cross ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I don't have a problem with that.
again, the question is, should you interject these modern sensibilities into a film which is attempting to maintain some degree of historical?
Nah.
Nah,
That's how I feel about
I don't
it.
Yeah.
think
I mean,
so.
is
But I
it's
think if you're gonna do that, you should make a parallel world. But this is usually my problem with historical fiction anyway. You should just make a parallel world so you can do more what you want with that.
Yeah.
Like Oliver Stone, I can't stand that man. But
I'm not
anyway.
crazy about the
I-
stone.
Yeah.
hate Oliver Stone.
OMG, we
detest-
all agree on
Stoner.
something.
Well,
I mean,
let
I
me
like
rephrase that.
Natural Born Killers.
I hated that movie.
I mean, it's
like
not a
Platoon.
movie I enjoy watching, but just as cinematically, it's.
I like Platoon.
I like Platoon.
Platoon is brilliant.
And Born on the 4th of July.
I didn't like that. I did not like that.
Snowden wasn't great.
No.
Oh, God.
Savages was okay. I mean, I didn't like it that much, but I hate it.
So rave review over there. We all really like Oliver Stone. That's the point.
We love Oliver Stone.
Ooh.
Go watch
He's the
all
bestest.
the Oliver Stone. Who cared about Dunkirk? Go rent a theater and play all the Oliver Stone
All the
movies
Oliver-
for fun.
Next week, Oliver Stone retrospective.
Yeah. Next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Any?
Can we talk about Inception before I have to go?
Yeah.
'Cause I feel so bad for Robert.
Who's Robert?
Cillian Murphy
What?
in Inception.
Is that his
Yeah,
name?
he was the
Yeah.
I was trying to remember who he was in
Oh.
Inception, but he was the son of the energy magnate.
Yeah.
He's the one that they sort of corner on a plane and
poor
mess
man.
around with his
Yeah,
head.
I had forgotten his name.
It's exactly my point.
Yeah.
Robert gets a
Well, that's the funny thing is I was thinking about this the other night. And Cillian Murphy shows up in every Christopher Nolan film,
yeah, he's dope.
but he's a relatively minor role in all of them because he was in the first Batman film,
He
but
was
he played the
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, which was important but not
Right.
the villain.
Yeah.
He was a flunky to Ra's al Ghul.
Right.
And then he showed up in Inception, but he wasn't part of the crack team of
He
the
became part
Inception
of the
guys.
team. He had to break into his own mind.
Yeah, well,
To his own mind.
Poor guy.
he's in Dunkirk,
He's good in Dunkirk.
and he's good in all the films. I wish I actually kind of want to
He's
go
good in
watch.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
go watch Peaky Blinders
Good-
now
good
because I
show.
really like Cillian Murphy a lot. So.
And Tom Hardy's in it.
Tom Hardy
is
is
he?
in
It
it.
starts in like the later second season.
Yeah.
Part of the
Oh,
second
Tom
season.
Hardy.
I've been meaning to go watch Taboo as well.
Oh, I've seen the first few episodes. It's good.
Is it?
It's a bit of a slow burn, but
Yeah,
it's
well,
good.
I like slow burn stuff.
Yeah, then you'll like it.
So, Fargo.
Oh, I
Awesome.
love
very much,
Fargo.
very much a slow.
I don't know
burn,
how
yeah.
this came into it, but I love that show.
All right. Well, yeah. So we'll let's wrap this up. What are y'all gonna give it out of 5 stars?
5.
All right. Oh, it seemed like you were gonna go. a
Yeah,
little
you
lower.
seemed hesitant.
I know, but now we've talked about it.
That's
we have
I got
swayed your
excited.
I thought
opinion.
it
I was more entertained, shocking, like, I'm perplexed by Planet of the Apes, but this was obviously a way better movie to me. That's all.
yeah. Breda.
I hate to do this 2 weeks in a row. Something seems wrong with me. I should. I mean, in the vein of a true critic, I should be slagging films left and
No.
right. But honestly, Dunkirk, I would give it 5 stars.
Yeah, heavy 5 for me. It's
Yeah.
it's my favorite of the year so far.
It's
Heavy 6 for Henry.
Yeah, big 10, 6, 10.
He's gonna stack on more stars. In fact, he's altering the rating
I can
system
go 10 when I
specifically
need
so
to.
he can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's his show. He can do what he wants.
Not to the Belgian people, to the Belgian people, it's my show.
That's true. To you Belgians out there, it's all Chloe.
It's Chloe and some other dudes.
Yeah. Okay, well then let's just switch gears and talk Inception, and we've got a clip for this one, so let's take a listen.
Inception. Now, before you bother telling me it's impossible.
No, it's perfectly possible. It's just bloody difficult.
Interesting. Arthur keeps telling me it can't be done.
Arthur, you still working with that stick in the mud?
He's good at what he does, right?
Oh, he's the best. He has no imagination.
Not like you.
Listen, if you're going to perform Inception, you need imagination.
Let me ask you something. Have you done it before?
We tried it. We got the idea in place, but it didn't take.
You didn't plant it deep enough?
No, it's not just about depth. You need the simplest version of the idea in order for it to grow naturally in your subject's mind. It's a very subtle art. So what is this idea that you need to plan?
We need the heir of a major corporation to dissolve his father's empire.
You see, right there, you have various political motivations and anti-monopolistic sentiments and so forth, but all of that stuff, it's really at the mercy of your subject's prejudice, you see.
All right, so Inception is also directed by Christopher Nolan, stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Marion Cotillard, Tom Hardy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Ellen Page, Ken Watanabe, Cillian Murphy, Tom Berenger,
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
If anybody hasn't seen The Trip, go watch The Trip.
I failed you, Bruce.
I failed you, Bruce.
And so the plot synopsis is a thief
Just let me do it.
who steals corporate secrets through use of dream-sharing technology is given the inverse task of planting an idea into the mind of a CEO. So, Chloe, since you have to go in a little while, say what you want about Inception. Then get out. No,
I'm a better responder. It's a really good movie. See, I gotta be prompted, or that's all I have. I love it. I love Leonardo DiCaprio with a passion, even though I don't think it's his best. Except in the hotel window, that he's so good in that moment.
That's
my third favorite DiCaprio moment of all time.
That's one of my favorites. That's my favorite scene in the movie.
Third
I
favorite.
think.
So I've got to ask, what is your favorite DiCaprio film then?
Or scene.
It's the look. Okay. Well, my favorite scenes is maybe better. My favorite scene is from the sorry. It's from The Aviator when he can't. You know, when he's in the bathroom and the old guy.
Oh, the guy on the crutches comes in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a really good scene.
That's my favorite scene of all time. And my second one is I know. But
It's
it's
okay.
from The Great Gatsby when he gets shot.
I hate The Great Gatsby.
I know, but he's really good when he's dying.
I hate Baz Luhrmann.
No, see, I love in that movie. I love when he gets angry.
Oh, I just love when Leonardo DiCaprio angry is literally my favorite thing of all time. Just anytime.
And sure, you could in that moment when he's about to punch Joel Edgerton.
Yeah.
He's maybe overacting, but it's really intense.
Well, it's supposed to be overacting.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
Yeah, well, it's that whole, when was that, 30s?
Yeah.
20s, 30s?
20s, I think.
Yeah. It was supposed to be sort of over the top. I mean, Baz Luhrmann, everything he does is way over the top anyways.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Ewan McGregor and, who was it, Nicole Kidman?
Yeah,
Moulin
Rouge.
Right, and everything was that. Now, I'm not even just talking about all the visuals and the song and the dance. I mean, the acting seems super hammy as well.
Yeah.
No, I was curious about films because I was hoping you would say The Departed.
Oh, that is my favorite movie. Literally my favorite movie of all time.
Oh, really?
There you go. So that's obviously your...
It's in my top 4. It's a special place in my heart. I'm obsessed with that movie.
Yeah.
Departed is so good. After The Departed, my favorite would be The Aviator, probably. I love Martin Scorsese, obviously, because it's 1 and 2.
Obviously.
And then I love Blood Diamond.
Blood Diamond is quite good.
Yeah. What was the other one? Oh, no.
Wolf of Wall Street?
No.
Oh, I love the Wolf of Wall
I
Street.
like it.
I thought it was good, but
I
it
love
wasn't
it.
my favorite Scorsese or DiCaprio
I
film.
think I would have liked it if it wasn't received in the wrong. I think he was a little salty about it too when he got Best Actor in a comedy or musical or whatever. Because the movie's really upsetting. I think they just didn't get the tone quite right. They were trying to communicate,
Well, the thing is, I think because these guys were all so arrogant.
Yeah. No,
that it comes across as a comedy
It's funny,
because there's such enormous flaming assholes.
I mean, it's funny in how absurd it gets.
Yes, exactly.
In the
But
excessive.
it's not intended to be a comedy.
No.
And so I think a lot of people, oh, this is fun. They're there's some people who are
yeah, it's just
high
look,
schoolers who take it
lots
the wrong
of
way and,
hookers and cocaine. Ha. That's I mean, look at the lifestyle of these guys. It's so utterly
it's just
surreal.
so gross.
But
It
it's
is
not
I
it's
think
not funny.
This sounds I probably shouldn't even say it. This sounds really bad, but
That's okay.
I feel like they were giving too much credit to viewers to be like, you get that this is bad, right?
Yeah.
People were like, you can't walk to your car.
And Margot Robbie's character is just as bad in that movie, though.
Yeah.
You know, or it's just a bad person in her own way.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is.
They were all despicable. I mean, that whole
amazing,
whole 80s era investment thing was just the height of reprehensible sort of human behavior. It was just awful. But Inception.
Leo's the best. I love Marion Cotillard so much.
She's great.
She's my favorite. And JGL is always on point, obviously.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it's pretty poor Robert.
Mm-hmm. Poor Robert.
Always
Poor
gets-
Robert.
That's why I took.
I
this
just watched the
movie.
whole movie. That man has put through so much.
He
His
really
dad
has.
who hates him just died anyway. And is going through all this crap. Ugh. And they try to make you feel less for him, but like, oh, my dad likes me is like that. But like, he doesn't. Poor
No. My
dad
Robert.
likes me.
Everybody's just taking advantage of him.
Yeah. you
Also,
feel
not
kinda
enough
bad
ladies
for
in
him.
that movie. Grandma's mean.
There's
Grandma
that-
has 1 minute in the movie.
You got Marion
She's mean.
Cotillard and Ellen Page.
Ellen Page is the most obnoxious character in the movie.
Yeah.
Marion Cotillard is, for
Evil.
majority of the time, a figment of Leo's imagination.
But she's there.
Who's evil. Who's also, by the way, when she is around, he makes her mind completely different. So, there's your little feminist corner for the week. I still like the movie. A whole lot.
A whole lot. Aside from those things.
Oh, Ellen Page gets my nerves so much in that movie.
She kind of wears on me.
Dang.
She's not my favorite.
Yeah, I really honestly don't know anything that she's been in that I really, really was gonzo about.
Nah. And she's just... Nope. Sorry, Ellen. I know you're listening, but...
Yeah.
To me, she's like worse than Kristen Stewart. Like, I'd rather have had
Kristen Stewart has grown on me.
Kristen Stewart has gotten better.
Personal Shopper earlier this year.
Well, I've been meaning to watch Clouds of Sils Maria.
I haven't
She
seen
was
that
supposed
yet.
to. She got an award for that.
Yeah.
She was in fact the first American actress to win.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, a European award. I forget what the award is for supporting actress.
Yeah.
Was it the first
But-
year of the award?
No,
No, this is
no.
a big
It's-
time award.
Yeah, it's a very prestigious award, European award, and she was the first American actress actually to win this award. So I mean, I think she's got some chops. Don't ever read or listen to an interview with her because she's the most sort of
she's
inarticulate moron.
I think it's just her persona. We'll go
Yeah.
with that. But basically, yeah, Ellen Page was the weak. But I also didn't like. I don't know. I feel like if someone else had done the part, it would have been better. Because from her, I just didn't get. And it might have been Christopher Nolan telling her, like, I don't know, because I wasn't there. But she's just so whiny and like picking on Cobb the whole time. Like, I feel like if it was done with more empathy, like, well, we have to figure this out because we're all gonna die. But she was like, I want to know your life.
Classic Ellen Page.
You know?
Classic Ellen Page. I want to know your life.
No. Yeah, no.
But yeah, I mean, I like the movie too. The first hour, it's kind of a bit of a slog to get through.
See, I think the middle part's the longest.
I didn't think any of it was long.
I mean, it is 2.5 hours, which is fine. I like long movies,
It
but
flies
like,
by.
there's just so much heavy lifting to get through in the first hour that I'm just kind of like. I mean, by the time the second half starts, I'm in. But like,
Yeah.
sometimes I kind of start to get a little tired the first half.
Yeah, I like the first half.
I can see how it can kind of drag, but I think in certain films, I mean, it's kind of interesting. We were just talking about that with Dunkirk, where
Yeah,
he just sort of
the
plops you
setup.
into the middle of the action. But
If you
Inception,
were dropped into this movie, you'd
you'd be
would
completely
think-
lost.
Your mind would truly be
Because
blown.
as it is, I mean, the last third of the film where they're infiltrating this guy's mind to carry out the Inception, it becomes very convoluted. And I actually, and I'm not blowing smoke, I'm not bullshitting here. I actually did understand what was going on in there. I know the main complaint that I hear from everybody is, no, I don't know what the hell was going on.
Really? I knew what was going on.
Yeah, I mean,
I've heard that from a lot of people too.
if you pay attention to the film and everything, particularly the setup in that first part of the film.
Henry.
I pay attention.
But
I know what's going on.
I mean, that's the thing is all of the setup is there, and it's okay if you sit through that and you pay attention to it. You're rewarded because you understand that last third of the film. Yeah. That's the important thing there, and that's the thing about Christopher Nolan's films is there's nothing extraneous in his. Go watch Memento.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I
Right?
will.
There's absolutely.
I'm gonna go home and watch.
There's absolutely nothing extraneous in that. You have to.
love
You
Memento.
absolutely have to watch every part of that film in order to understand what's going on.
Yeah. Have you seen it? I haven't seen it. Have you seen it? The reverse version. You can watch it in like
yes,
opposite.
that's on the
plays it
Blu-ray
backwards.
DVD options. Yeah, you can play it backwards. I
I would like to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but No, Inception. There's nothing. It's not like a Michael Bay 2.5-hour film.
No.
You just love poor Michael Bay.
Oh yeah, we
Robert,
really
poor
do.
Michael Bay.
I mean, not.
I don't know if I've ever
intentionally.
seen a Michael Bay movie. I saw his first Transformers. Is that him?
You've seen one.
To see a Michael Bay
That's
film.
all I've seen, I think.
Have you seen?
What he did? 13 Hours was the one he did a couple of years ago
wasn't very
about
good.
the
That's probably his
Benghazi.
best.
Didn't see that.
It's not very good.
Oh,
though.
that's what I was gonna say. You know that movie? And I can't remember the name of it. With Leonardo DiCaprio, where he's in the. Yeah, that one's really good. I'll get back to you.
What?
What is that?
I'm confused now. I like a Christopher Nolan film.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. Carry on.
There's nothing.
Also, I need to mention this because some people don't know, even though they should. Christopher Nolan has stated that Leonardo DiCaprio gets home. FYI, he's home. It's real.
You just blew the.
What?
That's people.
That movie came out 2012.
No, but like everyone. What if people were still hinging? Like, what if they're even now? They're like, what is Inception
Who would want
mean?
that in their life? Nobody. Christopher Nolan has said.
Huh.
He
All right.
stated. And don't get mad at me.
I'm happy.
He said it. He's a happy man. His movie then. Well, I don't know. He's a happy man.
Sure he's happy.
His movie
He
then
is
pretty-
actually. I was reading an
He got
interview with
paid
him the
$20
other
million
day,
for
and he
directing
says,
Dunkirk.
I'm gonna find
"Yeah,
it.
well, if I had that
Before I
kind of
get-
money, I'd be happy
Yeah.
several times over."
This isn't what I type in.
No, but he was saying that he's ultimately an optimist, and he says he sees a lot of
Yeah.
potential for anarchy, chaos, the collapse of things in society, but he thinks ultimately.
Body of Lies. Sorry.
Oh, I thought that one was.
It's a good movie. You don't like Body of Lies?
No, I don't know which is Body of Lies.
Exactly.
It's a Ridley Scott movie with Russell Crowe. They're out in the Middle East.
Mostly Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Um,
Have yourself a fun evening double feature with Blood Diamond and
Yeah,
Body
they're-
of Lies.
yeah, Blood Diamond's a
Enjoy life.
Blood Diamond, Leonardo DiCaprio, Russell Crowe. What is it about again?
No, Body of Lies.
Forget Blood Diamond. So Body of Lies, it's like a Middle Eastern action film about like kind of terrorism and espionage, and
Okay.
it's kind of a forgotten DiCaprio movie, but
Not by
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac is in it.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he plays Bassam.
oh right, yeah.
I should go watch this. This just
Mark
came out
Strong is in it.
what?
Who doesn't love a little Mark Strong?
5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
longer than that.
Maybe
I
10.
think I was in
Maybe
middle
10.
school.
Huh. Okay. I should go watch this then. Because Blood Diamond, I know. I saw Blood Diamond in the theaters, but Body of Lies, I'm blanking on. Oh well.
It's got nothing on Gilbert Grape.
I like Gilbert Grape.
Just his I really have to. I just can't. We shouldn't have started talking about Leonardo
Well,
DiCaprio because now I'm gonna want to.
For me, honestly, I think his best performance was still The Departed, but shortly after that, I would have to say Basketball Diaries.
What do you mean shortly after?
Like number 2 on the list, but by very, very small
He was
margin.
really good in that.
Yeah.
Baby Leo kind of gets on my nerves a little bit.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, me too a little bit.
He's
I like
grown
older.
up a lot. I
I like
I like
young Leo.
older DiCaprio.
I like angry DiCaprio.
Oh, I
as
like
opposed to
more
sad
recent DiCaprio
Yeah.
stuff, but I think when he first started out, he did
That's
some
what
really
I used
brilliant
to.
stuff. Then he did a bunch of crap,
How
and now he's
dare
doing
you.
good
The
stuff
Beach
again.
was amazing.
Not so much.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm just mad. Should I pretend like it's a walkout? The beach is so good.
She's
How
storming
dare
out,
you.
ladies and gentlemen. Grr. Angry face.
Yeah.
So, FY, Chloe had to go to, I think, her pottery class, teacher pottery class. So she's out of the picture for right now, but hopefully she'll come back next week. I really like the van driving sequence. You know what I'm talking about? And then the editing of the different, I guess it's like 3 different storylines.
Yeah.
You know, that's amazing.
The dream within a dream within a dream bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how one affects the other. And
I thought the JGL bit with the elevator.
is that the where the hallways?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that one's amazing
That
too.
was
Yeah.
genius. That
Yeah.
was genius. So, I mean, he really pulled off some really interesting effects in that film. And what I liked about it is it didn't seem as though the effects were superfluous. It didn't seem as though they were just stuck in to play around with something new.
Mm-hmm.
They actually served a purpose in the film.
Mm-hmm.
And the story itself, I thought, was fascinating. Again, it's a science fiction film.
Yeah.
It's very definitely a science fiction film, but it's not a lasers and robots and spaceship science fiction, which is what I like so much about it, which is why I like Blade Runner so much, which is why I like Ex Machina so much.
Yeah.
You know, I could go on. But, I mean, science fiction films where the emphasis is on the impact of science in our lives and sort of the moral quandaries and that kind of thing, rather than you know, grand good versus evil.
Mm-hmm.
Although, you know, I still hold Star Wars very high in my in very high regard.
Yeah,
as
of course.
a science fiction film.
Sure.
But,
I mean, that's what Christopher Nolan does well, is when he does science fiction like things, he's able to ground it. Even like with The Prestige,
yeah.
that even in a way feels real, even though has magic in it in one way or the other, you know. So, but no, I did have a dream the other day about after I saw Dunkirk for the second time, that I was being chased by robots. So there's a big twist in Dunkirk.
Yeah. Well, I think
come.
that was just some indigestion from Transformers.
It must have been, yeah.
It'll stick with you.
Yeah. So I mean, I think this would, even though I really do like the movie, it would probably be maybe in the middle of his films for me. Even
Really?
though I think some others may not be as objectively good. I think I really enjoy, like I said, Dark Knight Rises, Dunkirk, obviously, and then I do like Interstellar a good bit, but I think I probably like Inception more.
Yeah, I'm still. I will say I did like Interstellar, but it did drag a few points. That's one of the few Christopher Nolan films that I felt in certain areas of the film it sort of dragged.
Yeah, that's one that has a big setup.
Yeah.
Unlike Dunkirk,
Yeah.
there's like a 40-minute time before you get into space. You know, and it's then you have this 2-hour journey.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah. So I mean, it's a very well done film, but it is. There are a few points where you're kind of looking at your watch.
yeah,
But it's tough. I'm having a hard time deciding whether I would put Inception or Dunkirk first, because
They're both
both of them are visually
fantastic.
stunning films,
Yeah.
but for very different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
The performances you get, I think, more out of the performances with Inception just because of the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, the performances in Dunkirk, I think, were probably more challenging, to be honest, because there is no dialogue to fall back on.
Yeah.
You can't really rely on your delivery to carry you through. You actually have to emote. You have to show that tension, and that's the thing. Is all these guys are so remarkable because you can tell that they're grappling with the anxiety of being in combat, but they portray it in such a way that even their tension, either their anxiety seems very sort of tempered by boredom in a way, which is again this whole sort of hurry up and wait thing. You know,
Yeah.
Tom Hardy's sitting in a plane for hours, just kind of looking around, and then he gets into combat and he's checking his fuel gauge, and then there doesn't seem to be a major change in his demeanor from going from a dogfight to looking at his fuel gauge, checking his map, to Mark Rylance, the same kind of thing. They all seem somewhat sort of calm, cool, collected, but you can tell it's a veneer over this anxiety that's eating away at them.
Yeah. I mean, there's that scene where the three young guys, they've just been like through a near drowning sequence, and then they're on the beach just sitting there, and they're like, you wouldn't expect that. It's war, you know, but now they literally have to just sit there and wait on a cold beach.
Yeah.
As ships maybe come, maybe they don't. And then
The
they
tide
go.
rolls in, the tide rolls out.
Yeah, and then they go and have another near catastrophe, you know. And so it's just, that is, the structure is very interesting, and how he tells stories is very interesting.
Yeah.
You know. And obviously Inception is very different from Dunkirk. I mean,
Yeah.
in a good way. You couldn't do it the same way and have the same effect with both. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
For me, it's a toss up between Dunkirk and Inception. The story in Inception, and it's just, I think, remarkable. The performances are remarkable. JGL, Tom Hardy, Marion Cotillard.
She's really good in it.
She's spectacular in everything.
Yeah. I really like her in Public Enemies.
Yeah, I liked her in that as well. The one that I've been really meaning to see is Rust and Bone.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
she's great in that.
I really want to see that.
A really kind of dour movie.
It is,
but it's,
from what I've heard, pretty rough film.
Yeah,
but very gripping, very emotionally compelling, and but the performances in Inception are remarkable. The visual effects are remarkable, but Dunkirk, I mean, the storytelling. Just the fact that he's able to tell the story with so little dialogue.
It's really tight storytelling.
Yeah, exactly. It's very tight storytelling. The visuals, the cinematography, it's beautiful. I mean, again, the dogfight scenes, the shots, the long lingering shots of the ocean.
Yeah, it's I love it when they show it and they're, it's like a huge landscape or this huge shot of the ocean.
Yeah.
And he's just slowly making his way towards Dunkirk, and you see the smoke in the background and.
It's
and it was mostly all shot with IMAX cameras, which, if you don't know, those are like huge cameras, and apparently Nolan was able to take these where people hadn't really been able to take them before in terms of placement, and so that's awesome.
Yeah, kudos to him for doing that. I still hate, actual film stock, but I mean, it is a technical feat to be able to shoot with IMAX, particularly on a beach. I can't imagine having to deal with the sand and the water and spray and all of that, but so it's tough deciding between those two. But all of his films I've thought were so spectacular. The Batman series, obviously spectacular. Memento is genius. Interstellar is quite good. Although I think for me that's down a little lower on the list. I appreciate. I love McConaughey, and I appreciate it as a science fiction story that's not, again, lasers, robots, spaceships. But, well, there is a spaceship.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But in terms of storytelling, the complexity of Inception and how the visuals play into that complexity, I think, are remarkable. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, Dunkirk, and just how simple it is, and how the beauty of the storytelling, the beauty of the visuals, everything comes from the simplicity of all of it.
Yeah.
So
one thing I actually forgot to bring up is it is amazing to watch a film like Dunkirk, and honestly, I'm sure some people have this with Inception. Maybe I did at some point, but it's amazing to watch a filmmaker or just an artist in general who's at the peak of their craft, and even if it's not a movie that you personally enjoy, it's amazing to watch someone who's so great at what they do. And I think Dunkirk is a good example. And I had that feeling with Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah,
George Miller, that's something that no one saw coming, and it's especially after he had done 2 Happy Feet movies. So and then same thing with, I'm sure, something like The Master for you with PTA. That's he's so.
I can appreciate he's a great filmmaker, and I mean, Inherent Vice was an excellent piece of filmmaking. I didn't personally like it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I personally didn't like it. But I mean, all the components were there. The directing was good. The cinematography was good. I thought the script was good. Joaquin Phoenix is amazing.
Yeah, and so is Hoffman.
Yeah,
and Amy Adams too. Everybody's good at it.
Yeah.
But that movie.
Well, I was talking about Inherent Vice.
The
Master.
Yeah,
I was going.
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, I love. Turns out, no, I love Joaquin Phoenix in Inherent Vice.
Yeah,
love him.
And just overall, Inherent Vice is a good film. I just personally didn't like it. I thought it was a bit incoherent at times. But The Master, it floored me because, again, as I said, I was never a big PTA fan. Although I did, I guess, okay, let me...
I like Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah, I feel strongly about some of his films, either love or hate. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Punch Drunk Love. I hated Magnolia. I really didn't care too much for There Will Be Blood. I know a lot of people will want to hang me up by the toes, string me up by the toes, and flay me alive for that. But Boogie Nights, I love Boogie Nights. Mm-hmm. That was mostly because of Julianne Moore.
Oh yeah, she's
amazing in everything. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen Don John,
I love
she's
Don
spectacular
John.
in Don John. And I really like Boogie Nights, and I absolutely love The Master. The Master is, I think, one of the best films that's been put out in the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. Joaquin Phoenix, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Amy Adams. Mm. I mean, the cast is just stunning.
And with The Master, in terms of the performances, those are actors who are at the top of their game, too.
Yeah.
Like Joaquin Phoenix, and like in the scenes where Joaquin Phoenix and Hoffman are like kind of verbally having it out, it is amazing.
It is. It's really just astoundingly good.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate Paul Thomas Anderson as a filmmaker, even if I don't like all his films.
Yeah.
But Christopher Nolan, I agree. I mean, he's at the height of his filmmaking ability, and the thing is, I think he's still got a lot more to do. I don't think he has any intention of resting on his laurels.
Mm-hmm. He has said he wouldn't. He would do a Bond movie. He would. I mean, he's not saying I want to do it, but he said I think he would.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
To see.
I mean,
they just announced at the Comic-Con, speaking of Comic-Con stuff, they did just announce that the next Bond film is 2019. But Daniel Craig still has yet to release whether or not he's committed to.
Yeah. And there's no director, no distributor. Like it's a little still up in the air now. But it has an official.
It's a Bond property. Everything I know everything's going to fall into place with it. So. Hopefully, I mean, when Daniel Craig's run is over, which it may very well be with this next one, because I'm sorry.
Just get Idris Elba in there.
Yeah, get Idris Elba in there. I'm sorry, but after the first 3 films he did as Bond, and then doing Spectre, that was a huge letdown.
Oh yeah,
huge letdown because he was so good at playing a very nuanced, very complex Bond. And then Spectre was just sort of a return to the very early sort of campy Sean Connery Bond, which is the original Bond, but that was the Sean Connery Bond. Don't take Daniel Craig and put him in the Sean Connery film. Spectre should have been made with Sean Connery, not Daniel Craig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so Inception.
Yeah, how do you keep tangents?
I don't know.
So many tangents.
But yeah, so I mean, especially after Dunkirk, he's definitely one of my favorite filmmakers, and I'm very excited to see what he's going to do next. What genre do you think he should do next? If you could pick for him.
I mean, he's done science fiction with Inception and Interstellar. He's done sort of comic book dramatic. I mean, the thing is, the Dark Knight series wasn't really comic book. It was based on a comic book property.
It's really more action.
But
it's an action movie, but not barely much.
It's not even really, I wouldn't call it an action film. I don't know what I would call it.
I mean, I would say The Dark Knight's a crime movie.
Yeah. Noirish crime type stuff.
Dark Knight Rises is like a war film.
Yeah.
Because there's like the takeover and...
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that.
Memento. I mean, he's already hit so many different genres.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he could or should do next. But, I mean, whatever he does, I'm sure it's going to be at least decent.
Yeah,
You
hopefully.
know.
Hopefully he won't have something that will just be
Another
utter
flop,
garbage after Dunkirk.
Well, I mean, everything he's done so far, I mean, has been eminently watchable.
Yeah.
You know, a really good film. He always has just spectacular casts. So I don't think he's going to put out anything bad. It's just a question of how good. So, but Dunkirk is a tough act to follow. But then again, you know, so was Inception. Then again, so were the Dark Knight films. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'd like to see him tackle next.
Man, he did the Dark Knight and then Inception. That was that's insane. Movies doing those together.
Yeah.
You know. Did you know that Schindler's List and Jurassic Park came out in the same year?
Really?
Yeah. Spielberg released both of those in the same year. That's insane.
See, that's what I'd like to see Nolan do, is something which is just more sort of straight up drama. Maybe not a Schindler's List type thing, but something which is drama rather than being a war film, an action film, a noir crime film. You know, all of his films have some component, some element of movement, action, dynamic, actual conflict within them. And I'd like to see his directorial style applied to something where there is not, I mean, there's conflict, but not conflict in terms of actual, like, violent conflict.
Yeah.
So,
well, people, apparently people criticize him for his movies not having emotion. Have you heard about that?
No.
Yeah, apparently he addressed it with Dunkirk, but, like, I think people accuse him of his movies not being emotional, which seems like utter nonsense.
That is very...
Especially compared to a lot of filmmakers.
Yeah.
They're, like, in the scene within The Dark Knight Rises when Bruce and, what's the butler? Alfred. When they have this when they have this reveal about Rachel from The Dark Knight, that's a really emotional scene. Or the scene that we were talking about earlier with Chloe, the ledge scene in Inception,
right?
Where, you know, DiCaprio and his wife have this final moment, and so you're like, I don't get that at all. And Dunkirk is very emotional at times. So.
Well, see, that's the thing is the emotion in this film is very restrained. He doesn't go for the sort of maudlin crying over the top. It's very restrained, and therefore it seems to me much more human. Because it's not, you know, except for some people who do struggle with inner turmoil, you know, it's not a human thing to just go out and cry every 5 minutes. And so I appreciate that his films have a much more sort of restrained emotional component to them than a lot of other films, you know, where you see people rending garments and gnashing their teeth and crying and screeching and howling. And, you know, I don't really know anybody who rends their garments and screams and yanks their hair.
Oh, I do that in my off days.
Do you? Okay. You should post some of that on YouTube.
Yeah,
You'd probably get a lot of hits.
The video version of the Film Buds.
Film Buds, I don't know.
Yeah.
The Reckoning.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so if you haven't seen Inception, watch it. It's got to be on basically every streaming service by now. And if you haven't seen Dunkirk, go see it in the theater. So yeah, any other things about Inception, Braden?
No, I mean it's just a spectacular film, and I like it for the opposite reasons that I like Dunkirk. Dunkirk is very, I think, restrained. It relies on the visuals, the building of tension, whereas Inception is more dialogue, storytelling driven. The visual effects are superb, and they dovetail in nicely with the story. And so, sort of opposite ends of the spectrum. Feats of more sort of technical filmmaking versus feats of more sort of aesthetic filmmaking. And both of them, I think, are really... So it's really hard for me. I keep sort of flip-flopping back and forth as to which I think is the preeminent sort of Nolan film. But and then it's and I still say it's very hard because Memento, genius film.
Yeah.
You know, and I haven't seen the following, but I've heard Following is quite good as well. I really want to see that. So gotta hit the Netflix sometime this week.
Yeah, I think it's up there. So, all right. Should we give this one star ratings or should?
Yeah.
All right. I might go heavy 4.5. It's
maybe 4.5 for Inception.
Yeah. Just because that first half, that first hour.
Yeah, for me it somewhere 4.5, 5.
It's up there.
Like that. It's up there. It's up there. So again, any day of the week, you know, I vacillate between Dunkirk and Inception, I think. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to tell. But both of them are really spectacular.
Yeah. All right. So with that done and over with, we can get into a little bit of news from Comic-Con because this past week there was Comic-Con. And so a bunch of trailers, bunch of news and all this jazz. So I guess first, the biggest trailer, I guess, is Justice League. This is the next DC movie. And it's, coming off the success of, or going to have to fight against the success of Wonder Woman, which did very well. Mm-hmm. But this one looks... I can't defend it. It looks like absolute garbage.
Yeah, same to me. I mean, it just looks awful. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, just way overdone with all the CG and the big battle at the end. And I don't know. It just seems a little too over the top. I have to wait and see what happens when it comes out.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe we should give it the benefit of the doubt because they did good things with Wonder Woman. But then again, Wonder Woman, it was mostly sort of the human angle to it, the human component, the humanity of it, until the end when she fights a god played by David Bowie.
Great moment.
Yeah, that's when the whole thing. I love the film up until the last bit.
Yeah, me too.
Last 10-minute fight scene, I just kind of went.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm a defender of the DC movies. I like Suicide Squad and Batman v Superman to a certain extent. I don't think they're amazing movies, but I like them. But this one I can't defend. I don't mind what they're doing with Aquaman. I know it's ridiculous, but I don't have any attachment to that character, so I don't really mind that he's this.
I don't think anybody has any attachment to that character.
Yeah. And so I don't mind what they're doing with him. I do like Ben Affleck as Batman. But apparently now they're having to spend like $25 million on reshoots. And they're having to digitally take out Henry Cavill's facial hair that he has for the next Mission Impossible, and so they're gonna have to digitally remove that.
Really?
Yeah, because they said the studio legally forbade him from shaving his beard to go back and do the Justice League reshoots. So crazy world.
That's what? That's friggin' facial hair.
Yeah. Well, it's apparently because then that would mess up the character look from.
I mean, is he walking from one studio a couple blocks from Justice League down to
maybe
Mission Impossible?
Maybe so. I mean, I think he's currently shooting Mission Impossible, and so he can't just automatically be clean shaven randomly. So. I don't know.
I mean, how much money does it cost them to digitally do that versus hiring a makeup artist to get some spear gum and just throw some,
powder,
hair nubs at his face or something?
But Joss Whedon is taking over the directing after Zack Snyder had to step down, but it just does not look good, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, it's like if you went to, who was the great Renaissance sculptor? Michelangelo? Raphael? Mm-hmm. One of them. If you went to a great Renaissance sculptor, Raphael, Michelangelo, one of them.
One of the Ninja Turtles.
And then one of the Ninja Turtles. That's a whole other thing. We won't talk about that. But went to one of them, said, "You're a great sculptor, we know you can turn this into a magnificent piece of art. Now here's your giant pile of steaming horse shit with which to do it.
Yep. It's. I'm sure the movie's like 250 or 250 million, and it's just like, here, take all this money, and I don't know. It's.
I mean, how many? The big question is, the metric we've been running with for the past week. How many writers have worked on this script?
Oh, let's not even get into that.
A dozen, 2 dozen.
We're always hating on the writers.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I think writers generally do a good job if left to their own devices. I think what the problem is that you get these teams of writers, and then you get multiple teams of writers, and it's the whole rewrite versus revise thing that we've seen with so many of these scripts, and they slice them up, then suture them back together, then graft on some other part, and so you end up with this weird chimera monster of a script.
Yeah. And
it's totally unwieldy, and it turns into a piece of just utter fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And it's so. I mean, the big question is, what kind of script will Joss Whedon be working with on this?
Well, apparently he's writing.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
I thought it was the Justice League.
Yeah,
because it's done.
He's like, that's what part of the reshoots are about. He's reshooting some scenes that he wrote.
Oh,
apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know, but.
More power to him if
we'll
he can, see. But I mean, again, there's that whole, if so much of it was already done and they bring him in to rework so much of it, how much of the continuity is going to be destroyed by handing over the helm to Joss Whedon?
I don't know. I think it's going to be an absolute fucking mess. So
yeah,
no matter what.
No matter what. I mean, that's
probably going to be 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it's probably just going to wind up being a disaster, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, because Wonder Woman, other than that last 10 or 15 minutes, Wonder Woman was an eminently watchable film.
And we're getting Wonder Woman 2 now. They announced it officially.
Just no more God of War David Thewlis.
Yeah.
Just
please
don't do that. Oh my God, it's a spoiler.
Yeah. I don't think anyone cares at this point.
Nobody cares at this point.
No.
But that was, I'm sorry, that was, I like that twist, but then rather than being sort of a mischievous, manipulative type character who does something entirely sort of out of the blue at the end of Wonder Woman, sort of the Weasley Parliament member David Thewlis, and he's manipulating human sort of behavior. No, he just turns into a giant muscular god and throws some tanks around with his mind. I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's such a cop out.
Yeah.
I mean, particularly because I like the character and I like how they treated him. And he said, "I'm Mary's God of War." Really, this Weasley little parliamentary guy, he's the God of War. That's kind of different. That's kind of cool. And he says, I didn't have to do anything. All I have to do is just a little push here, a little shove there, and you just do it yourselves. It's just human nature. Okay, a little played out, but I like that approach to, rather than I'm the God of War and I'm here and I'm giving weapons to everybody and but instead of him doing something interesting, he just turns into a big muscly guy, gets a big suit of armor, and throws some crap around his mind. So I think the problem is DC's going to do that again with Justice League. That seems to be their MO. Is that's what they did with Batman v Superman. The final, I was just talking to Will about this the other day, the final conflict, the really juicy conflict in that should have been the fight between Batman and Superman. There should have been more to it. But what happens, they slug it out for 5 minutes.
And it's over.
And then it's over, and then Wonder Woman shows up and they fight this giant genetic abomination thing, Kryptonian DNA, that the Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor character has somehow made.
Yeah.
And it just becomes preposterous, and I don't do that anymore.
Don't do that. Don't do that, DC. Come on.
Yeah. And I mean, I just keep thinking of the end of Avengers where they're fighting this alien race. But the alien race, they did have their giant flying creatures, but their foot soldiers are more or less humanoid. Mm-hmm. And so you have the big creatures so that you can have guys like Thor and the Hulk throw around their big muscles. But, most of the really interesting, the Captain America, the Iron Man, Hawkeye, Black Widow, they're all down on the ground, kicking butt and taking names and throwing fisticuffs with all these freaky humanoid-looking alien creatures. So with the Marvel stuff, at least there's some element of actual, when they fight, they're fighting believable thing. Whereas the DC stuff, it's like, let's throw giant monsters at everybody all the time, and here's a god. Have to fight a god now. And I don't know. I understand for storytelling purposes it's more compelling, but it invites a level of
just dumb storytelling.
Well, it's just because then all of a sudden going from just some visual effects, they're fighting massive CG thing. Mm. And again, I'm not a huge fan of that's why I like Dunkirk so much.
Mm-hmm. Practical effects. Is where it's at.
That's why Mad Max Fury Road was so good. Mm-hmm. That's why Star Wars Force Awakens was so good. And generally, even the Star Trek films, I've never in the Star Wars Star Trek dichotomy, I've never been a big Trekkie guy, but these more recent films have been spectacular.
Yeah.
In retrospect, actually, the whole Star Wars or Star Trek filmography, because they don't overdo the gonzo effects. That being said, I do understand that it was, I think, Industrial Light and Magic that did the first major CG thing with the Genesis effect from, what was it, Wrath of Khan? But
yeah, that sounds right.
But they haven't overused the CG with, let's just throw lots and lots of alien races that are all CG in there. Let's have giant monsters that are all CG in there. Let's, So those two things do sort of show up. I'm thinking of the first Star Trek with J.J. Abrams at the helm. There is a big monster that chases Kirk across the ice, but it's a brief interlude.
Yeah.
As opposed to a climactic final battle. So, I don't know. The DC stuff all seems to sort of cop out to the major CG thing. And I just, I keep thinking of that horrible piece of claptrap that was the Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah, it's really bad.
And then he comes back and makes fun of that in Deadpool, and he talks about the CG green bodysuit thing and how preposterous that was. Mm-hmm. And it was utterly ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the DC films seem to just also sort of fall back on overuse of CG, so I'm really not excited about it. You can tell that happens with this next one.
Yeah, me neither. That's don't have much else to say about that one. But then there's the Steven Spielberg's Ready Player One, mm-hmm. which is based off the novel by Ernest Cline. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And it's a virtual reality kind of action movie. And I thought this one looked really cool. It could turn out terrible, but I love Spielberg, and I think it looks very interesting.
Yeah, well, it's funny we were talking about the overuse of CG with Justice League, because this is a film, massive use of CG, because I haven't read the book, maybe I should read the book, but from what I understand, it's all about the existence. What is it? They refer to it in the trailer as the missing millions.
So yeah, something like that.
Because they sort of switch off from reality and tune into virtual reality.
Yeah, and so it is like a huge virtual reality world. So there is a bunch of CG, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think the visuals, and I think Spielberg knows how to handle CG most of the time.
Yeah,
like the BFG, which I was actually just rewatching this morning. Ton of CG in that movie, but it's one of the prettiest looking movies. Mm-hmm. That I've seen in a long time, and so I I trust him more than I do Zack Snyder or someone.
Yeah. Well, I guess the big question is the CG serving some sort of purpose, an embellishment to the story, or something that heightens or improves the storytelling. And obviously with Ready Player One being that a lot of it takes place in virtual reality, you can't escape CG. Versus sort of an expedient way to, hey, we can make a giant monster, let's make a giant monster and put it in. And so it gives you a shortcut to a climactic battle rather than really forcing you to think about the climactic battle.
Yeah.
And figure out some way to make a really fascinating, compelling climactic battle that
serves the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and there's a lot of like 80s, I guess mostly 80s nostalgia. Or,
yeah.
I mean, there's like Hot Wheels. Did I see Hot Wheels in there?
There was Hot Wheels. There was the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Those of you
the Iron Giant.
Yeah, those of you who are... Yeah, there was the Iron Giant reference. Those of you who are anime buffs would recognize the motorcycle from Akira. But it's... I don't know.
I usually don't like pandering like that, but I think it's almost so aware that it's pandering that it's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. As I watched that and I thought, well, I can make a lot of goofy pop culture references and write a fucking book.
Yeah.
So maybe...
Good one, Ernest Cline.
Yeah, maybe he has transcended the pop culture references and there is a sort of self-awareness to them. If it is just sort of blatant pop culture references, I mean, that's like... everybody else out there, just everybody seems to be making careers out of just shitloads of obscure pop culture references these days. Which
because they have nothing left.
Do
offer.
Something new. It's like we mention this every week with regard to the film industry. They just keep dredging up properties because they can't seem to do anything new.
Yeah.
So
it is nice that this one is kind of an original movie in a way. It's not that original, and it's based off a novel, but at least it's not a reboot or something.
Yeah, it's not a reboot. It's not a remake. It's not Steven Spielberg Jaws Part 7.
Exactly, yeah. But no, apparently he has like a movie coming out like at least every year for the next 4 or 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, he's busy away doing stuff, yeah.
I'm curious as to what he's up to.
Yeah. He has some period movie coming up with Mark Rylance. Mark Rylance is in Ready Player One too, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's doing like at least 4 films, I guess, total now with him, but
because BFG
or 5.
was
4. BFG, Bridge of Spies.
Oh, right. Yes, yeah. Bridge of Spies. How could I forget that?
Yeah.
Brilliant film. Brilliant film.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm always interested in what Spielberg is doing, so I'm in for that one. And then I guess the last one, the other big one is Bright, which is the new Netflix movie coming out in December, I think. And it's directed by David Ayer, who did Suicide Squad, Fury,
End of Watch.
And has Will Smith, Numir Pass from the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Joel Edgerton. And it's kind of a modern fantasy where there are orcs and elves in modern society, and Joel Edgerton plays an orc who has to be who is a police officer and is partnered up with the human character played by Will Smith, and it's all about that, I guess, those dynamics. But what you think about this one? It was kind of hit and miss for me.
Yeah,
there's some stuff I really liked in it. Like I like the idea of having an orc in modern society.
Yeah.
And him being a police officer of all things. But then there's some awful visual designs in this.
Yes. That's kind of what got me as well, is I like the concept in a way, but I'm a little hesitant about it because it's an interesting concept, but we've already sort of been there, done that. And I kind of wonder to what extent this is sort of a rip-off of District 9. Or I don't know that it's necessarily a rip-off of District 9, but it borrows heavily from it, shall we say? Mm-hmm. This whole concept of something non-human existing within a human society.
Yeah.
I mean, District 9 obviously was a little different, but I think, if you watch the trailer for Bright, it's got the, elf zone, stay out, which is sort of, again, the quarantine zone from District 9.
The elves look terrible, by the way.
And yeah, a lot of the visual effects for Bright looked a little chintzy.
They look like the Suicide Squad ones, which I'm hoping there's not much of. But I'll watch anything Noomi Rapace is in.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to
same.
see her in this movie. As I guess she's an elf or something.
Yeah, she was great in the Swedish version of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
And Prometheus.
And Prometheus.
And so it's cool to see her in a movie like this. But I think it's a good thing that this movie is being released on Netflix. Because I feel like if it came out in theaters, it would bomb really hard.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, we don't have to go see this out in the theater. It looks kind of weird, but we can always turn it off after 10 minutes if we want. Let's give it a try. And so, who knows? But I feel like it's one I could come to love if people hate.
Yeah, I mean, it might have some sort of cult status eventually. It for all we know, I mean, it could be well written. If you set the visual effects aside, if you set the premise aside, it could be well written. It could be a very compelling story. It could be, the acting, I'm sure is going to be spectacular. I love Joel Edgerton after seeing him in Loving. Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Yeah.
I really need to see him in, what was the other one he just did recently? The House in the Woods or whatever that is.
Oh, It Comes at Night?
It Comes at Night, thank you. Yeah.
He's good.
That was supposed to be spectacular. I've been told I need to see that. Mm-hmm. But he's really good. David Ayer, I really, End of Watch and Fury, both are spectacular. Suicide Squad I haven't seen. Everybody I know hates it. But then again, knowing the DC properties and how all of that was played out, the fault for that may not necessarily have to be laid at his feet.
I don't think it is, yeah.
So, I won't say I'm excited about Bright, but I will say
curious.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I don't know. Will Smith, I do like Will Smith.
Mm-hmm. He's been getting some backlash lately. I mean, I don't think he's brilliant, but I think he was good in Suicide Squad, but I don't know why people are hating on him right now.
I don't know. It's mostly because I think he's a good actor, but he's taken a lot of just utter shit roles.
Yeah.
A lot of just complete shit roles. Go watch him in 6 Degrees of Separation. Amazing.
I haven't seen
that. I mean, that was like the first film he really cut his teeth on acting in film, in cinema. And he's really spectacular in it. And sort of plays a young grifter who is able to take advantage of some well-meaning family who's a little too naive for their own good. And it's really, really interesting film, really well done, and he's excellent in it. If I remember, it's been a very long time since I've seen it, but I think, Concussion, he was supposed to be good in that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see
but I
it
heard
either.
bad things about the movie overall.
Oh, did you?
I think so.
Because he got a lot of awards.
Yeah, I think he did.
Nods for his performance in it.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what else he's done. I mean, obviously, Suicide Squad, there was Focus.
He was okay. I mean, he was fine in Focus.
Yeah.
But
trying to remember what else he's done after Earth Blech.
Yeah. Garbage.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is most of the roles he's taken have been garbage. Oh, I liked him in iRobot.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big iRobot fan.
Yeah,
so.
I like iRobot a lot. He was really good in that. I'm trying to remember what all he's done.
Hitch.
Didn't see Hitch.
Oh, you should see Hitch.
In Pursuit of Happiness. Didn't see that.
He was good in it.
Was he?
I mean, it's a little very over sentimental, but
yeah,
he's good in it.
That strikes me as an over sentimental. It was released around Christmas, wasn't it?
I think so.
They love to go for the super maudlin, happy feel good films.
Yeah.
Around Christmas time. So yeah, Bright. I'm curious. I don't know that I'm necessarily excited, but I'm curious, and I'll have to wait and see what the consensus is when it gets released.
Did you see that Christopher Nolan called having a movie released on Netflix pointless. He said he would never ever work with Netflix because he thinks it's pointless.
That's fine. That's his opinion.
Yeah.
I still stand against everything that he feels.
And
as a
apparently
director.
Will Smith at his panel for Bright kind of like backlashed at that, or
Yeah.
but yeah,
I don't think it's pointless.
yeah.
I mean, Netflix is
Okja. I
Yeah.
don't need to see that in a theater. Usually, I would always prefer to see a movie in a theater, especially something like Dunkirk.
Yeah.
But Okja or something, I don't mind. Really.
I mean, the point is they found a business model. It works, and they've
if it's a
put
good
out
movie,
some.
it's a good movie.
Yeah, they've put out some good stuff. Glow recently, watched that. Speaking of stuff that's been released at Comic-Con, the Stranger Things Season 2 trailer. Spectacular. Narcos, supposed to be really
Haven't seen that
good.
yet.
Black Mirror. I mean, Netflix is doing quality product. Just because Christopher Nolan says he doesn't want to do anything with Netflix doesn't invalidate what Netflix has done.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think I don't understand why, but Christopher Nolan has a very sort of anachronistic view of film.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I wish film and Netflix could coexist. I think they should be able to. Everybody thought film was going to die when the TV was released, and then it didn't. And film is... Well, film itself is not, I don't know, necessarily struggling right now. Theaters are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Which... theaters and film are sort of inextricably linked. You can't separate the two. But that's the thing is, I wish at least theaters and Netflix could coexist. But I mean, to completely say that Netflix is a platform for media, and particularly for original media, is I mean, that's preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree. Christopher Nolan, his whole, I only shoot on 70 millimeter. I only use film stock, and all my films have to be showed in the original film stock. I mean, this whole auteur bullshit thing.
Yeah.
Get over yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't. Who am I? I'm just a common plebeian.
Mm-hmm. That's what we
So
all
my
are.
opinion doesn't count for anything.
Yeah.
He's Christopher Nolan. He's the head of the
He's
pantheon.
the top dog. And there was the Pacific Rim Uprising trailer, but there's honestly not much to say.
There's not much to see. It's some
it's
pretty graphics, and then John Boyega shows up and
yeah.
says some stuff.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to it, but it doesn't even come out until next fall, I think. So
yeah, it's a ways down the road yet.
so maybe when we get some more footage or real footage, then we can talk about it. But I guess one final thing is there was a announcement that the RoboCop anniversary is coming up, and so it's getting a re-release in theaters, like a lot of movies do at one point or the other.
Original?
Yeah, original, not the garbage remake.
So the original with Peter Weller.
Yeah.
And God, what's the name of the actor who was on that 70s show?
That guy. I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. But what
is the bad guy?
What classic movies would you want to see if you could pick one or pick some to see in the theater? Which one would it be? Do you think? It probably. I know some of the ones I would say are probably ones that do get theatrical releases. I just haven't seen them, but Psycho, Rear Window,
Shining.
Shining would be a good
The
one.
Shining.
Yeah.
The Shining. I mean, absolutely, because the visuals are stunning. And
In Star Wars.
The first use of a Steadicam.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Any of the Star Wars... Well, no, I wouldn't say any of the Star Wars films. New Hope, Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to watch either of those. Return of the Jedi, absolutely not. I hate Ewoks.
Really?
Yeah. I hate Ewoks. I really,
Fair enough.
really loathe Ewoks. I mean, that's the thing. Every time I've always discussed Star Wars with people, I've always seen the trajectory as New Hope, George Lucas, brilliant idea, wants to tell a story, makes it brilliant piece of filmmaking, blockbuster, right? That's where the blockbuster phrase came from.
Mm-hmm.
And he held, because Fox stupidly didn't think it was going to do anything, they allowed him to retain all of the licensing rights. So he made huge money off the toys. And so then he goes and makes Empire, which again is intended to be excellent, classic storytelling. But by the time Empire comes and is huge and makes money, and he starts making more money off of the licensing than he does the films themselves,
That's messed up.
he realizes, hey, there's more money in the toys and the marketing than there is in the films, which generally there is, which is the stupid thing about it. But so then the time Return of the Jedi rolls around, he starts focusing more on the marketing aspect, and so he throws in Ewoks, and then he starts doing the second arc, and so he comes up with Phantom Menace, and he throws Jar Jar Binks in, and Gungans, and thinking toys and plushies, and it just huge backlash. And you'll notice how the arc of the first trilogy moves towards more marketable crap, and then the arc of the second trilogy moves from theoretically marketable crap away from that and towards more compelling storytelling again. So the end film, Revenge of the Sith, is actually quite good. And then J.J. Abrams takes over, and now it's all about the storytelling again. So, I mean, obviously there's going to be market toy tie-ins and shit like that, but that's secondary compared to the importance of the story. So, I don't know, what films would I like to see? Blade Runner, which I did have the fortune of seeing last year. The visuals were stunning when it first came out. They're still stunning now.
Still great now, yeah. I want to see a Charlie Chaplin movie. Like, I would love to see City Lights in the theater, or maybe a Gold Rush or something. Because I've never seen a silent movie in a theater besides The Artist. I guess.
That doesn't.
So yeah, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
So I would love to see a Chaplin movie.
Yeah, a Chaplin or like a Buster Keaton film
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, that would be interesting to see. Just something that the heyday of cinema.
Yeah, or maybe like Top Hat with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And then as cliched ones like Casablanca or
Right.
you know,
I did see.
or Some Like It Hot. That's one of my favorite comedies. The Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah,
I would love
Marilyn
to see that
Monroe,
one.
yeah.
In the theater.
I saw Gone with the Wind in the theaters. Classic
How's that?
piece of filmmaking. I just don't like Gone with the Wind.
I'm not crazy about it either.
I don't like Citizen Kane either. I'll just put that out there.
Yeah, I'm kind of meh.
You know, for my money, my favorite film of all time, Doctor Strangelove.
Nice.
Bam, Doctor Strangelove.
Nice.
That's why, you know, I love my Kubrick. What can I say? Shining,
Yeah,
Doctor Strangelove, Barry Lyndon.
Just got a Criterion announcement, Barry Lyndon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Couple months, I think.
Yeah. So I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for that. Then I want a copy of that. Oh God. Any Kurosawa film.
Oh sure, definitely. I would love to see a Kurosawa movie in it.
Ron Kagemusha, any of the trilogy, Yojimbo, Sanjuro. I forget what the third one is in that. Seven Samurai.
Oh yeah, that would be a cool one to see in the theater.
Yeah. So any Kurosawa film I would absolutely love to see in the theater. So, and, you know, any of those Japanese, Ozu, Mizoguchi, all their films, the visuals, the Japanese aesthetic, I've always, you know, I spent a year in Japan. I've always liked the Japanese aesthetic, very, very restrained.
I do
very
too.
Structured, very clean. And that translates well into the film. And so, but yeah, particularly Kurosawa and his big samurai epics, I think would be spectacular.
Another practical effects.
Yeah.
You know, which is awesome.
Well, he didn't have the luxury of CG back then, but still, yeah, I mean, they were a triumph of filmmaking.
Cinema at the time.
Yeah, of effects. I mean, staging battles that size.
It's
and
insane.
A bunch of guys on horseback and archers and, you know. But even the stuff you know, not like Ron, not like Kagemusha, where it's more sort of, you know, Redbeard or well, sort of Seven Samurai, but you know, where it's a smaller scale type thing. Even those films are spectacular to watch.
Yeah, like the Samurai trilogy.
Yeah.
Can't remember the subtitle.
I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I know it was Yojimbo, Sanjuro, and then the third one I can't remember.
Yeah,
off the top of my
I would
head,
love to see those. But yeah, so I may check out RoboCop if it's showing around here. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I really like the original, so.
I remember the character's name now, Clarence Boddicker.
That
the
sounds
bad guy.
Yeah,
but I can't remember the actor's name. Kurt.
Didn't he just recently die?
Kurt something. Wasn't Kurt something?
I think so, maybe. But
did he?
Didn't the villain guy recently die? I think he may have. Maybe.
I don't remember hearing
maybe.
that.
I don't know. I may be wrong about that.
I know Martin Landau died.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything else about.
A lot of people have been dying recently.
Yeah, well,
So.
Chris Cornell from Suicide, Chester Bennington from Suicide, from Linkin Park.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Martin Landau and George Romero from Old Age.
Mm-hmm. And then the guy who just played who was the father in Home Alone died.
Oh yeah,
John something.
John. Hurt? No. Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he recently passed, and so, it's just too bad.
Yeah. There have been a lot of deaths lately, which is.
But the Linkin Park one came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So.
Well, anytime suicide happens, it's pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, even if there are telltale signs, the timing of it is never an easy thing to predict.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that's it's sad. Why somebody would want to do that? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially somebody who's contributed as much, done as much, gained as much. You know, but then again, depression is what it is, and unfortunately, you can't dodge it. I don't know. Would I see RoboCop in the theaters? Maybe.
Maybe if you had a lazy Sunday.
I saw the Frank Miller one, which I believe was the second one in the theaters. With the crack addicted robot or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting concept, but not really my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe just for nostalgia's sake, but really not that keen. I was never big on the RoboCop thing. A lot of people look back at it, RoboCop, but it was never that exciting for me. So,
yeah, so I think it comes out sometime this fall. So maybe look out for that if you're a RoboCop fan. And if you have any ideas for movies you'd like to see in the theater, the filmbudspodcast at gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Questions and comments, so please feel free to send us some. But yeah, so I guess that's all the news we got, and we can just do our picks of the week.
Sure.
For Chloe, she was talking about some show. Not Fargo. Oh, shit.
She'll have to remind us next time. Yeah.
Can't remember. I was gonna just pick one for her, but oh well. Brayden, what's yours?
I've been watching. I've been watching The Strain. I started watching that finally. 2 episodes of that out, and I'm enjoying it. So it's one of my guilty pleasures. Other than that, I just rewatched Selma recently.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, spectacular film.
I think that's on Amazon Prime, maybe.
Oh, is it?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's fascinating to see how they humanize Dr. King. So it's, he seeing his human flaws, brings him down to a level that it just emphasizes how the humanity of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And really makes, I think, what he was doing, his struggle, his message, it makes it resonate all that much better, all that much more. So, really reminds us of what he was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's spectacular. I'm trying to think of what else I've been watching recently. Not a whole heck of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just, as I said, The Strain. Rewatched Selma, which the performances in that are
Very good.
spectacular.
Yeah.
Oyelowo.
Oh,
I'm
can't say
sorry
his
if
name.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name. And who's it? Carmen Ejogo?
I think so. Yeah.
Was she in Born to Be Blue?
I didn't see Born to Be Blue.
Oh, you should see it. Chet Baker. It's about Chet Baker.
Yeah, I do want to see it.
I think she was the actress in that, and she's quite good. And just the rapport that she had with Ethan Hawke was just astounding.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that was her. God, check quickly if you can. I just want to make sure I'm not wrong on that.
All right.
But yeah, Selma was a spectacular film. God, I don't know. Mostly, I've just been paying attention to stuff coming out of San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, it was.
And
Carmen.
Okay. And I'm mostly just super excited about Stranger Things season 2. So
nice.
that's how I get my rocks off. Stranger Things is just such an amazing series, and being a child of the 80s and growing up with that kind of, they capture the feel of that so well without it being just sort of a cloying throwback to it. It's more of an homage, but done in a very modern way with modern sensibilities, but having a lot of the feel of those 80s sort of science fiction, supernatural suspense, you know. So plus we get to see the kids running around in Ghostbuster costumes, which will be super duper
why
fun.
not?
Yeah. So
Yeah, well, for me, I was just talking about the Steven Spielberg's The BFG, which I think is on Netflix. A very charming, easy watch, very underrated. Came out last year, based off the Roald Dahl, Not Our Story. Beautiful to look at. Mark Rylance is fantastic. The little girl in it is amazing. If you need an easy, simple watch, that should be on Netflix. Don't hold me to that, but I think it is. And if not, you can rent it for a couple bucks somewhere. And I also watched Kong Skull Island the other day, and it was just terrible.
really?
It was just bad.
Huh.
It got decent reviews, but I thought it was awful.
Isn't that one of the
Part of the new Godzilla monster universe.
Yeah, with the mummy and all that
Yeah,
they're bringing back.
Yeah,
I think
no, that's different.
That's a different thing.
This is like Godzilla, King Kong, and others. The dark universe, quote unquote, is the Mummy, the Invisible Man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all different.
I can't keep all my monster movies straight.
Yeah, but yeah, don't watch Kong Skull Island. Just came out on Blu-ray. Don't watch it. It's basically garbage.
Ouch. And that has some good actors in it too.
It does, and they're not.
Samuel
Everyone
Jackson,
just
John
phones it
C.
in
Reilly.
so hard.
Yeah.
Like no one. I really like Tom Hiddleston. Really like Brie
Yeah.
Larson. And it's a disappointment. But so yeah, BFG for me. Brayden, do you have anything else you want to say?
Not really. Just, a lot of news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con, some good, some bad.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of the Gal Gadot comforting that young fan?
No.
Okay, yeah. There's this when the Justice League were at a panel, this young little girl came in over to her, and she was like in some type of, I guess, Wonder Woman costume, but she was either upset beforehand or Gal Gadot was so moving that this girl kind of like started crying. But like this Gal Gadot like leans over the table and is like comforting this little girl, and it's really cute. So watch that. That's my pick of the week.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very touching, in fact.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like, I think it went like viral with that video, and so you can find it anywhere if you're curious.
Just interesting point of fact. I think it was Lebanon refused to play Wonder Woman.
It was a couple countries.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Over
Gal
time.
Gadot is Israeli.
Mm-hmm.
And so they all refused to play Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold judgment to myself, but I mean, that's just whatever.
Yeah. But all right, I guess that's about all we got. Thanks for joining us, and I guess next week, I really want to see Atomic Blonde. I mean, I want to see it either way, and I also saw Valerian over the weekend, which I really enjoyed. But you're talking about A Ghost Story, which is opening up at the Chelsea here in Chapel Hill, which I'm dying to see that.
Really as
it
well.
Just got the poster for it.
I love Rooney Mara. I love Casey Affleck. Mm-hmm. Even his
despite his
poor judgment aside.
Yeah. And so maybe both, but I would say at least we can definitely do A Ghost Story because that one's kind of the more different movie, and we may either add Atomic Blonde or maybe do a retro review of some ghost movie. There's got to be something out there that's would connect to it somehow.
Yeah. It's tough. I don't know. Ghost Story. I'm really looking forward to it, but I don't know. Casey Affleck and what he's done. Oh,
yeah, I know.
It's horrible.
It's not good.
It's despicable. But I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of ideological stuff wrapped up in that. I mean, the problem, I've had a lot of discussions with some of my coworkers about this before, is how do you disentangle the artist from some of the reprehensible, like Michael Fassbender, for instance, right?
Right.
And how do you disentangle these artists and the brilliant work that they do from their personal behavior and the reprehensible acts that they carry out? But I don't know. Anyhow, you're trying to wrap this up.
No.
It's a discussion
it's
for another
fine.
time.
But I agree.
He's done some really spectacular work. Michael Fassbender has done a lot of really spectacular work, but the things that they've done, I mean, these accusations, leveled against them are, I mean, that's reprehensible.
Yeah,
that kind of act. So I don't know. How do you equivocate? What do you do? So to allow yourself to go watch this,
it's a gray area where it's like, okay, do I like the movie? If he is amazing, like, do I like Manchester by the Sea? I do love Manchester by the Sea. He's amazing in it, but then
he got an Academy Award.
Yeah, but then while that was coming out, he had all these things coming, and so okay, then how do I feel about him? How does that affect the movie? So it's a weird. It would make for an interesting discussion.
Yeah.
I think definitely A Ghost Story is probably the one we'll be doing, and then I'll keep you updated on the website, which is filmbuds.com or thefilmbuds.com, and we'll let you know about the other stuff we'll be doing. So just stay updated for that. And again, send us your questions and comments if you want. We'd read them on the show, so we'd love to hear from you. And you can follow us at the Film Buds on Facebook and on Twitter. And Brayden, thank you so much for coming on.
Sure.
Always appreciate it. And thank you, Chloe. I'm sure, hopefully she's
absent you.
Yeah, hopefully she made it to this part in the show after whatever she's been doing. So thank you for being on. That's awesome. And hopefully we'll see you next week too. And we might actually have Jacob, who was going to be on the last show. He actually might be with us next week in person. So and he will actually show up, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. He's a bit of an enigma. So, all right. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for joining us. We really hope you enjoyed it. We always enjoy doing it, and we hope you do too. So, until next time, we'll see you later.